Oh,
She like practice jujitsu.
Oh, I'm friends with her on something.
Nobody's in here anyway, but welcome to PREECAAP UFC Fight Night Vegas 92. Barbosa versus Murphy. Cool. I didn't watch weigh-ins, nothing. I just been straight up pacing myself since lunchtime at the bar. Twice a year I have these two it's weird. They're friends of mine, but they're happen to be female from a long time ago. Every year, twice a year, we go out and have dinner and drink and catch up on old times and whatnot. That happened to be tonight, but the reservations were at 5:30, and so I had to kill like 4 hours. And anyway, you guys might have to carry the show tonight. I'm a little intoxicated, but Dave's intoxicated every Friday, so it doesn't matter. We're good.
We got you.
And this is a tough card. Did anybody miss weight or anything like that?
Everybody made weight in 75 minutes for the whole show.
What's that?
It was a quick win, and everyone made weight.
Nobody boxed to shame, nothing like that?
We're good.
Gerald Lynch, straight from the Philippines. Let's go. Did you guys know Gerald Lynch from the Philippines?
Nope.
Yeah. What time is it over there, Gerald? And here's our favorite guy, Crystal Octahedron.
Crystal's amazing.
Oh, Lerone Murphy had box of shame.
Oh.
Interesting. 10 a.m. Love it. I love it, Gerald. Gerald, just don't say that, Crystal. Come on, knock it off. It's a good dude. All right. Let's jump into this. Curtain jerker. There's a lot of female fights on this card, which I'm not happy about, but whatever. We'll break them out anyway. Emily Ducote and Vanessa Demopoulos. Is that correct? I'm going by I printed this out on Monday, so order might have changed.
Still the same.
Dave, you got Tapology ready?
Sorry, guys. My bad. Here we go. I'm back in.
All right. There we go. So Vanessa Demopoulos, a.k.a. the stripper, like her mom was a stripper. Her dad was like the DJ at the strip club. Crazy story. But anyway, man, this girl's durable. And she gets so many robbery victories, she's lost like 3 times where she should have lost, but for some reason they gave it to her. I don't know. I'm taking Emily Ducote. She's totally a better fighter, but be careful of that robbery for Vanessa. You know what it is, I think? Lap dances on the judge's laps. Hey, I better, let her win. Otherwise, she's going to tell my wife something. It's weird. It's just weird. But for real, she has like a stripper background, does the pole thing. Man. So, Emily Ducote, 13-8. Dave, you want to open it up? Let's check the resume.
Emily Ducote, 13-8, 30 years old, 5'2". Coming off of a win off Ashley Yoder.
Spider Monkey, right? That's her name? Ashley Yoder. That's her nickname?
Yeah. Lots of losses on Ashley Yoder.
Yeah, she's garbage.
She hasn't won in a while. So not that impressive on that win. Then Loopy, and then losses to Angela. So really her last good win was Jessica Penne a couple years ago.
And that's not even that impressive.
No. Not at all. No. And Vanessa. Oh, there's your stripper look right there. Vanessa coming off of a lost win against Kanato Murata. She did lose against Carolina, but there was some weight issues on that one. A win against Maria Oliveira. Win against Jinian Frey. Had some grappling matches. Been in the UFC for the last couple years, just over 2.5 years. Her debut was against Silvana Gomez Juarez. I don't know, guys. I think I got to lean towards Vanessa on this one. I mean, It's hard to say.
I'm gonna make my decision when I see the face-off.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I
don't
love
like
Dave. That's why I like Dave, dude.
I don't like it.
And you
I
gave
gotta
good
go with
reasons.
Vanessa. Emily's at a minus 375. I ain't betting on any of these.
Yeah,
fights.
that is ridiculous for real. What's
Fucking
Vanessa? Plus what?
That's the plus 290. And if we go to the let me go right to the fucking plus 275 and minus 350. Like Emily is not a minus 350 against anybody. Like I'm sorry. The odds are way out of whack. I don't like it. You want to watch face-offs?
Yes,
Here, watch
absolutely.
Here's your face-offs.
All right. Is that your official pick, Dave?
No. Fuck no. You're kidding me.
She's in great shape, though. She's an athlete. She does do that pole stuff, and I feel like she's the better athlete almost all of the time. Like she doesn't, she lifts weights and does all that stuff, but she's not a striker.
Look at Emily Ducati with those glasses. That's attractive.
Oh,
Emily Ducati's a better fighter. I'm not going to bet anything on her, but I'm definitely picking her in Tapology. Look at the buns. Oh, there's my girl, Drew Barrymore's sister. So who are you guys taking?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with Ducati. I'm gonna make the normal choice here. She trains at American Top Team, Oklahoma City. But she did some days of training with Angela Hill and Tisha Torres, according to her Instagram. And, here's the main reason, though. Here's what, actually, I was kind of, not very confident. So for me to laugh, but it was after I did some research that I feel real solid about Ducati. Lupe Godinez was only able to control her for 13 seconds. And I think Lupe Godinez's wrestling is, light years above.
I think she took her down like 8 times, though. Lupe took Vanessa Demopoulos down like 8 times.
No, well, I don't know. They fought, but I was talking about Lupe and Ducati.
Oh,
I think Lupe took her down once. Lupe only took her down one time.
You guys actually want stats or no?
13 seconds.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah. Lupe in her win took her down one time. Strikes 132 to 112. Unanimous decision. I'd say that unanimous decision that was an easy one for Lupe. She dominated all 3 rounds of that fight. So, as far as ground game goes, she took down Yoder once. She got taken down once. There's not much ground game to her. She's a standout fighter.
If that's the case, then if it's going to be a stand-up fight, then Demopoulos doesn't have a chance.
No.
I got Ducati by decision.
Me too. Dave, what do you got?
Agreed. Strikes landed per minute, 6.93 versus 3.44. I do think this fight's going to be on the feet. If so, Emily's going to have the volume on that one. Strike absorbed 5.07 and 7.98, both negative striking ratios. The only good thing to this is that Vanessa is no way can take off or can throw 8 punches a minute. So I'm going to go with Emily Ducat on the feet. Ground game, takedown average 0.49, 0.25. Like I said, nothing big. Accuracy 13, 14, pretty much a wash. Takedown defense 30% and 92% for Emily. So Emily, I do think will be better on the. I mean, if it does happen, if Vanessa does get tagged and she does try and take her down, I think Emily's going to be able to sprawl and stop that takedown. I got to go Emily by decision. I don't like the odds at all at minus 350. Garbage. I'm not betting in this fight. Moving on.
Move on. All right, next we have Altang Haley taking on Cledson Rodriguez. Cledson Rodriguez is the favorite here. Let me check Bet Online. What's he on Bet365?
plus
Dave.
125, and Rodriguez is at minus 150.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chinese Tang Haley. Hudson Rodriguez hasn't really impressed me. Isn't he coming off a loss too?
Mm-hmm.
Break it down, Dave. I'm intoxicated. I told
We'll
you.
open him up first. Coming off a loss against Fareed Bashrat in the first round, triangle choke. Previous to that, canceled bout for Tachi Tara. I don't remember who missed weight on that one. Who missed weight?
Not Tatsuo. He didn't.
No. Rodriguez missed weight on that one. Before that, Shannon Ross once again. Shannon Ross sucks. Knocked him out in the first round. And let's see who missed weight on that one as well. Somebody missed weight on that one. Who missed weight on that one? Rodriguez missed weight again on that one. So glad he actually made weight on this one. Very impressed. But really, the pedigree of fighters that he's fought. Fareed, yes, he's going to lose that one every time. Shannon Ross, not that great of a fighter. Before that, CJ Vergara in a split decision loss. CJ Vergara sucks. And then he was in the Contender Series. So really nothing too impressive to show for him. Ali Hang, obviously we know he's got way more repertoire. 16-9-2, 32 years old. As far as he's coming off of a loss, unanimous decision. Now, I remember that fight. It was a loss for him. I don't think he came out. Now, having said that, I do think he's going to bounce back. I don't see him losing this fight. I see him putting the time in the gym. I see him getting it done. I don't know. I'm kind of over the Chinese guy on this one. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Also, yeah, I'm on top of the Chinese gentleman. He's low output. He's the most strikes he's ever thrown was 47 in a fight in a decision, and but he's a good great ground control.
Mm-hmm.
And in the fight with CJ Vergara and Cleetson Rodriguez, CJ Vergara, who's a flyweight, took him down and controlled him for over 3 minutes. And that's Alatang Haley's bread and butter, is being able to get somebody down, because he will control them. And he's controlled bigger, stronger guys than this guy. So I'm very hesitant. If Cleetson wins, it's not going to be by knockout. If Cleetson wins this fight, it's going to be by decision. But I look at things and I kind of get more excited to pick the underdog. And then he's got those cups on his back. That's not a good look right there.
That is not a good look.
No, I don't like that.
Someone said a stat about those cups. Like, majority of the time, those people with the cups on their backs lose.
Look at the height advantage.
I don't know. I think Cleetson Rodriguez might. What's Tapology say? He might. I think he likes squatting a little bit. 5.555 says even Stevens.
Correct. 5.555 reach is the same. 66, 67.
I'm still going with the Mongolian gentleman, Alatang Haley.
Oh, my bad. Well, me too.
I'm plus going money as well.
Yeah.
This is a tricky card, man. Tricky card.
Yeah.
I do like this fight going to the ground, though. And if it does go to the ground, I got Alatang all day long. I don't think Rodriguez has the pedigree of the ground game. Like you said, strike land per minute 5.48 versus 2.88. I get it. There's going to be more volume for Rodriguez on this one. But I do see the ground game 1.82 versus 0.85. The advantage is going to be on the ground for Alatang. And as long as he gets him down once, that's all we need him to do. And when he takes guys down, he finishes them. So I kind of like it that way.
Moving on. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Another girl fight. We have Piera Rodriguez taking on Ariana Carnelosi. Ariana Carnelosi's got there's flyweight men that wish they had arms built like Ariana Carnelosi. She's ripped. She's like built like a brick shit house for real. And her cardio is good too. And she's the underdog here. I don't know. I've been on the fence with this, looking at it seriously, but I think this might be one of my underdogs that I take on DraftKings for a lineup because she's like $7,000, and I think she might be able to pull something off. She's tough. She's only been has she been finished? I don't think so. I think there was one where it was like a medical thing with bleeding or something. They had to stop it, but she didn't give up. They made her quit.
That was against
So
Angela
let
Hill.
me see. She's coming off a loss to Lupi Godinez, but Lupi, best wrestler in all of female MMA. So let's see. She beat Stella Nunes, Na Liang. She's a bum. Angela Hill, right there, doctor stoppage cut. But that was, she didn't quit. You know what I mean? That was stopped because she was bleeding profusely out of her, I think, eyebrow or something maybe. But aside from that, Carnelosi's all green, except for way back. Amanda Hebas beat her in 2014. But I like the underdog here. I like her biceps. I think her cardio's decent for being so muscular. I don't see anything. I can't fade her on anything. I know Pierre Rodriguez is all around good. I'm not I'm not throwing shade on that, but
she lost to Jillian Anderson.
Yes, I'm going to take plus money on this.
I'm the same. I mean, her loss to Jillian Robertson. I get it. Jillian's good, but kind of scary. I think Ariana is very similar to Jillian as far as her fighting style. Let me go to stats real quick here. Where am I? Here we go. Strikes 9 per minute for Piera, 3.46. Ariana, 3.04. Positive striking ratio for Piera at the 2.98 versus 4.72 strike absorbed. On the ground, Pierre Rodriguez, 3.31. Takedown average per 15 minutes versus 1.62. Takedown defense, 66 versus 8, which is not looking good. Now, having said that, I do think the pedigree of who Ariane's fought against, especially her losses, are Garcinas and Hill. Those two losses you cannot fade at all. At all. Whereas the Robertson loss, meh. The Hughes win, Hansen win, Machado win, meh. Not too impressive. I like the pedigree of Ariane's fought beforehand. There is no way that I am putting minus 225 money on Pierre Rodriguez. Absolutely no way.
A quick fact. Her last fight, Lupi Godinez, Ariana Carnelossi, I'm talking about. The last fight was 2 years ago. Within that time, she had back surgery. Keep that in mind. Back surgery. Ariana Carnelossi had back surgery. That can't be good. I don't know what she had or anything, but look at her. She looks like a dude, right? Right there.
I would not want to meet her in a dark alley.
Huh.
I mean, I like redheads, but damn. The short hair, the shoulders, the arms. She probably pulls one for you.
I think she could, yeah. A lot of flyweight dudes are wishing they had arms like that. Oh, look, Crystal with the info. Some spinal correction, but not a disc issue. Awesome. Thank you. That's why I'm taking her. I'm going to take the underdog here.
Yep.
Ariana Carnelossi. Once again, it's female bet, so female fight. I probably won't bet it, but that's my Tapology pick. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna what's her name? Carnelossi is very dangerous. She's very dangerous, and she might have, I don't know, the better. Like, she's fought the strength. She might have the strength of schedule.
Look at the triceps.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. But I believe that Pierre Rodriguez is the cleaner striker and the better boxer. If I can remember correctly, I feel like Carnelossi kind of wings him. And Pierre Rodriguez, she's never been knocked out. Both very dangerous.
I think it's going to come to late cardio, third round cardio.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Pierre Rodriguez, guys. I told myself, and I didn't have it. I did not have a prediction picked, and I'm glad that Dave went through the stats because I wrote it down and I circled it. I put volume numbers decide this one for me, and it's not really the volume, but it's the cleaner striking and who's gonna pull away. And I just have a feeling it's gonna be Rodriguez. I feel like the only way Carnelossi has a chance to win is she's gonna have to knock Rodriguez out. And I feel like the chances of that happening aren't that great because Rodriguez has never been knocked out.
Tell you what,
And-
Carnelossi does get taken down a lot, but she gets up too. She has a good get up game. You know what I mean?
Let me just
Yeah, it
go
looks
to
like she-
Lupi took her down 8 times, and that's why she won in her unanimous decision. Estela Nunez, Ariana took her down 5 times and subbed her rear naked choke.
Ugh.
And before that, Liang Na took her down 3 times, but you know what? She got up and fucking knocked her out in the second round.
Liang
and-
Na's got 1 round of cardio. That's why.
Yeah.
Angel Hill and Ariana knocked her out in the 3rd round. She did make it to the 3rd round. Strikes 92 versus 72, takedowns 0-0. So, I mean, she did take down Estela Nunez 5 times. Granted, she got taken down by Lupi 8 times, so this might be skewing the stats a little bit here, guys. But yeah, Lupi took her down and controlled her. Do I see Pierre Rodriguez taking her down and controlling her the whole fight? I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't.
All you see is biceps, right? You taking Carnelossi?
I'm going to take Carnelossi. Probably by knockout. I do think she will be able to finish her. But yeah, no bets in this fight. This is just a pissing in the wind.
I'm taking her just because her arms, just because her build. For real.
Thank you, Chad.
It comes a lot to like athleticism when it comes to females. I think she's going to be the better. I think she's going to last longer, throw stronger punches. I'm thinking, plus she's plus money, plus 185. Come on, I got it. All right, moving up, we have Abus Magomedov taking on Warley Alves. Isn't Warley Alves like old?
No, he's not.
He's not.
It's weird. He
see.
just has he started young.
They're both 33 years
Oh,
old.
he's 2-1, 33. Oh, they're both the same age. The thing is, Abus Magomedov, he didn't impress me with that when he got knocked out by Sean Strickland. That was horrible. And then most recently, Cal Borello, he's awesome. You know what I mean? Let's see. Abus has a knockout of Dustin Stoltzfus, and before that, but Warley Alves coming off 3 losses in a row, and Jeremiah Wells knocked him out. Nicholas Dalby, that's a horrible. You don't want to take that one. Ethan Aliskerov, TKO, flying knee and punches. I don't know. What are you guys going to do here? I'll probably take the favorite. This is not a good card right here, but
It sucks.
yeah, I'm going
It's
to
a
take
shittiest card.
Abus, Dagestani out of Germany. Warley Alves, though, he should just leave the gloves in the ring after he's done getting beat up.
I can't put any money on Alves here, coming off of 3 losses.
3 losses.
Yeah, I mean, looks like an old man walking into the face-offs. I got to go with I'm going to go with the German / I don't know what he is.
Dagestani.
I'll go with the German Dagestani.
He's got a good last name, Magomedov.
Yeah,
That's a great fighter name.
I mean, I'll go with that. Not putting him in any parlays, not putting him in any huge bets here, guys.
Yeah. I'm behind you guys. I'm going to go with a boost, but not for any good reason. Honestly, I had this fight with question marks around it. because
But I
Worley's
think
had.
Willie Alves was like much older. I thought he was. I don't know. For some reason, I thought he was older.
I feel that was something too. I had the same feeling. I did.
Yeah, they might put him in a parlay.
He's fought everybody.
I
He's
might
fought a lot
put.
of people.
Mind you, he's minus 300. No. This is just over a coin flip. No way I'm putting minus 300 in there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's too chalky.
I got a
But
boost,
he is
but
I think he's gonna knock him out too.
that's the only play. But
If
I
you
wouldn't
like
play
that-
anything.
Hang on a second. That's not a bad call, actually. And if you like that, you're still only at, or by KO?
By finish, yeah. Or
By
KO.
KO, you're plus 120. Not bad.
All right. So we're all on Abus Magomedov, Willie Alves. He should leave the gloves in the ring after tomorrow.
Maybe.
Next, we have another female fight. Tamaris Vidal versus Melissa Gatto. Melissa Gatto, I am high on her. She was supposed to fight that Russian prospect due to COVID, but then due to COVID, had some weird medical thing when tried to make weight or some shit. So that fight got canceled. Remember that? That was her last fight, I do believe. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I do remember that. That's right.
Yeah, because Melissa Gatto is at that all-girl gym. She's in a gym with all females, except for the coaches are dudes. I don't get a job there, right? Check it out, Dave. Open her Tapology gym. Look at this.
You're right.
Look.
Oh, no, wait a second.
She switched gyms. She used to be at an all-girl gym. Yeah, for real, she did. But anyway, she's better all around than Tamaris Vidal. Tamaris Vidal is not really. I don't even know if she's cut out for the UFC for real. Tamaris is 7-2. She's coming off a loss to Montserrat Rendon, who it was split decision. Montserrat Rendon she's okay. I like her. Before that, she beat Ramona Pascual, who is a fraud out of Hong Kong. Horrible. And that was her UFC debut. Aside from that, she's beaten like, I don't know, kind of like candy girls. Like just through LFA, regional team and stuff. Yeah, I like Melissa Gatto here. I think she's a huge favorite, though, so I'm definitely not betting her, but she's definitely my Tapology pick. I'm going to check on Bet Online. Melissa Gatto, minus 345. Ugh, that's disgusting. What are you guys thinking about this stupid fight? And this is a stupid fight.
Dude, I love Melissa Gatto. Like, she's in my top 7 fighters who I like to watch fight because she's actually really dangerous. She's got like sneaky jiu-jitsu, and she's
in
sneaky
my
striking.
cast. My
in your what?
imagination cast.
What's a cast?
The cast where you go through when you're in the bathroom by yourself.
Oh, yes.
Cast.
I see. I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'm sorry. I just got a visual. I'm sorry.
I apologize again then.
I'm gonna go with Gatto, but the fight's a lot closer than the odds because I watch Gatto closely, and I know that she likes to go ahead and pull guard, and she'll give away a whole round. I think sometimes she gambles on the fact of how good she is, that she can finish the fight at any moment. She gives away minutes, a lot of minutes, and that kind of makes me nervous. I feel like there's a chance where Vidal could finish on top 2 rounds because Gatto she goes down. She goes down. And Ramona Pascual, she was kind of a fraud, but she's okay. She was a big girl. And Melissa Gatto's coming up from
she's just
flyweight
to Ramona Pascual.
She's coming up a weight class. Vidal manhandled a big woman in Pascual, and Gatto's okay with going down on the bottom. It gives me hesitation. I almost want to be like, damn, I almost wanted to pick Vidal, but I'm gonna go with I'm not gonna throw my brain, check it out the door. I'm gonna say Gatto's the better skilled fighter, like you said. Looks like Vidal doesn't even belong in the UFC sometimes. I mean, Rendon's really not that great. So give me Gatto. I guess by decision. I don't know. Is she gonna like strike her out? Is she,
What's that of Vidal's stomach? What's that say? Triton?
Trattora.
Trattora?
Trattora.
What?
Tratora. Trattora.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Oh, fucking cool. I just read. I can barely read. You guys are asking me questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're all on Gatto, but another
No, we're
female.
No, we're not.
You're taking Vidal?
You haven't waited for my fucking breakdown, have you?
All right, do it. Let's do it. Let's hear it.
All right, guys. I get it. Tamaris Vidal, bantamweight worldwide number 22. Gatto, flyweight worldwide number 22. Why is this fight happening? Gatto is taking this on short notice. That's why she's going up a weight class. I don't like this for Gatto. I am leaning towards her. I don't like the fact that she's going short notice. I don't like the fact that she's going up a weight class. It scares me. She's going against a younger fighter who is used to throwing her weight around, who's going to have the same size as her, who's going to be able to use her weight a little bit more. Granted, I don't think Tamaris Vidal has the experience that Gatto has. Yes, I'm leaning Gatto towards the experience, but I just don't like the circumstances of the fight. I don't like the short notice. I don't like the weight class change. All of a sudden for Gatto, she's a 125er. Guys, she fights at 125. That's where her advantage is. It scares me.
I think they're feeding her a win because that Dudikova, she was all set to fight her, and Dudikova, it got canceled because of Dudikova. So I think UFC is like, all right, we're going to give you a totally beatable girl because we know you got some talent and skill, and that's what I think. I think they're feeding her this girl. Vidal is not that good. Tamaris Vidal is not good.
No, she's not. But she's also been in a training camp. And Gatto, I get it. She trains on a regular basis.
Let's look at their Instagrams, Dave. Stop being lazy.
Jeez. Oh, okay. I apologize. Which one do you want to go to first? Gatto's Instagram? Because let's see if she's been training.
Guaranteed, yes. Guaranteed.
Okay, so we've got the weigh-ins, face-off. Before this, we've got so these are ever since she got ready for the fight 10 hours ago.
Good too. She's looking good.
Don't care about that. That was for the fight. Okay, so here we go. 2 weeks ago, celebrating her birthday.
Birthday.
She's
Happy
eating
birthday.
cake. She's eating cake.
Yeah, but she's I don't think she knows she's fighting right now.
Always. You're like, oh, Chase Hooper is drinking a beer. So what? Look what happened.
That was a bad stoppage.
Whatever. Oh man, I owe you a hat and a t-shirt. I'm so in debt to you.
We'll work it off, Ranj.
Here we go. She's fighting on 3 weeks' notice. 3 weeks' notice. I thought it was 2. It's actually 3 weeks' notice. I'm very impressed. Okay.
But she doesn't have to cut weight again. She's going up a weight class.
Exactly.
This is bantam. Yeah. So she'll be.
That's true.
She's not used to fighting this weight class.
Performance.
I don't like it. I don't like short notice. I don't like short notice. I don't like the fact that she's going up a weight class. I don't like it. None of it. And these are all recent fights before this. What do we have? I don't like it.
Tamaris Vidal is a bum. But okay.
The juice not worth the squeeze, guys. At minus 350, the juice is not worth the squeeze.
No, but
run away.
Still gonna win.
Yeah, she might.
But all right,
run away.
Up
is that
the
your
card,
official
we
pick,
have
Vidal.
Vidal's his pick. That's his pick, right, Dave?
No way.
No. I'm not even picking this fight. I don't care. I
All right.
mean, in my Tapology, I'm picking Vidal.
Wow.
Good
That's
for
a
you.
that's a decent pick. I think that's a good pick, Dave, to be honest with you. I think
Yeah,
I have, you know what, full disclosure, I have the Vidal. Wait, I'm not sure. I'm so confused. I might switch at the last minute. It doesn't matter, but for the show's sake, I'm going to pick Gatto. I might have to switch back, actually.
Gatto's
She has
ranked
to win.
27.
Gatto's definitely going to win this, guys. Don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bet it. It's a female fight, but still, she's going to win.
Likely will. But
Right.
if Vidal wins, I'm winning Tapology.
That's a good point.
Maybe. Let's move on to the next fight.
Roll these dice.
You got
Here's another short notice fight. 2 times over.
yeah, definitely. Debutantes. We got Omar. Is it C? I think it's pronounced C. Omar
Yes.
C. Taking on really short notice. Tuco Tokos. Oh, say that 10 times fast. Tuco Tokos. But anyway, Tuco Tokos is coming out of Killcliff FC, so that's take caution with that. However, he is such an underdog. Omar C is out of France, and actually says Bulgarian top team, but his country's France, which is weird. He's such a heavy favorite, minus 455. But I think he win like the PFL or some. He was like the champ on the PFL. That $1 million tournament or something like that.
I've got him
Let me see.
on KOF 1, KSW, Ares FC.
Yeah.
This is his UFC debut.
It is. All right.
Poor
anyway, undefeated guy. I'm going to be honest. I don't know this guy that well. I'm just going by what I heard from the cappers. He's well-rounded, I guess. He's a good striker, and he can wrestle a little bit. But out of France, I don't know, man. However, the other guy is super short notice, like a week, for real. Because he was supposed to go against Antonio Tricoli or whatever. That got canceled. So Tuco Toko.
He was supposed to go. Sorry, he was supposed to go against Rodolfo Bilato. That one was canceled. Then he was supposed to go against Antonio Tricoli. That one was canceled. This is the third fight set up for him. So Turco is on ridiculously short notice. There's no chance in way in hell this guy's going to win the fight.
Maybe. This dude knocked out Ty Flores. You know Ty Flores? He's a UFC guy. His last time he lost was against that giant from China, Ming Yang Zhang, who does have a hard punch. I'm just saying, man.
Okay. Let's take this realistically. His last win was against Myron Dennis, who is 19-10, double-digit losses, and it was by an arm injury because the guy's so friggin' old. He tore his rotator cuff. Before that, Brian Jackson, 1-7. Did you hear that? 1-7, 7 losses, professional loser. Before that, a guy named Gabriel Timotol in Chuto, Brazil, who was
42 round 1 though. The loser, he's doing it as he should. You know what I mean?
The guy broke his fucking arm, and the other guy's 1-7. You're not going to win this argument with me. There's no way in fucking hell you're going to win this.
Round 1, he did it as he was supposed to. Just saying.
Let's have a look at Brian Jackson, who is now 1-10. Professional loser. Brian Jackson. Let's break this down because Ranj is being a dick. All right. Ranj is being a dick. Oh, my God. Oh, 0 wins, 8 losses, all by fucking knockout. You guys, look at this guy's record. Come on. Can you find some green on here, please? Oh, no, you can't.
Dude, you got to buy groceries. You got to get a paycheck. That's who he's given. So he took care of it. 40 seconds, round 1. Did that.
All right. Well,
don't get me wrong. I'm on Omar C as well, but I'm looking for something about this Tuco Tokos.
Help me out, chat. Come on.
He's got a cool name.
Dunk this
Tuco
for me.
Tokos. Omar C is like a -4 or something. Not even bettable. It's ridiculous.
Does anybody? Does anyone in the chat? Does anybody in the chat know any facts about Omar Sy? Because I tried to find some and I couldn't find anything. He was so obscure. I did find some stuff though on
Omar
Tuco. Yeah, Omar, I don't know nothing about him. But Tuco, I do.
Sounds like you get something you get from a Greek restaurant. Can I get an order of Tuco Tocos?
Let's go eat at Tuco Tocos. I got us reservations.
This fight is set up for no. There's no way. 2 times short notice. All right, here you go.
Let's look at him. Let's see him.
Watch the face-offs. Jesus Christ, we're spending way too much time on this fight.
He doesn't look like a bum.
No, I mean, okay, so Tuco Tocos, he started his first martial art, which was jiu-jitsu, at the age of 20. He's been knocked out twice already.
Yeah, and I'm taking Omar C. But
C has good wrestling.
Minus 550, and that's what he is on mine.
But hey, Tukos is dangerous. He puts Darce chokes. He has all the chokes. So if Omar gets his neck out there, I mean, the fight could be over just like that. Tukos, first round. So he's really that good.
Omar C has not seen a loss ever. He's never lost.
You said the same thing about Ernesta.
I know. She was a swimmer. This dude's a fighter. And Ernesta got robbed, by the way. But anyway, I know. Ernesta Caracate, love that girl. I bet she can beat anybody in swimming. Anyway, Omar C, undefeated. I'm taking him. He got a kickboxing background, Bulgarian top team. I heard now he's fighting out of Sweden. Yeah, I'm on that side. I'm not betting it, of course, at minus 550, but still, he's my Tapology pick against Tuco Tocos.
Has a 9.
Can I get that with a side of feta? A little extra feta with the Tuco Tocos? You guys,
9-inch reach advantage.
Omar C?
I'm on Omar C. I'm going to take Omar C for sure. I think he's more athletic, more dangerous. Could get choked, though. Third round, runs out of gas.
You know, Dogger Pass podcast, Cody Saftig thought that this dude's Sada Boy C was a relation, but I guess they're not. C is like a popular name from whatever country he originated from. It's kind of like a popular name. What? That must be a misprint or something. Yeah, it's a glitch or a bug or something. Tapology is not perfect. So anyway, we're all on the heavy favorite, Omar C. Tuco Tocos, God bless him. But Omar C is definitely not making any parlays or anything, for real. So the feature fight of the prelims is Tom Nolan taking on the more veteran fighter, Victor Martinez. Tom Nolan, isn't he the biggest, widest? Well, Omar C probably is the widest line on the card, but I think he's a huge favorite. Minus 450 for Tom Nolan, plus 350 for Victor Martinez. And Tom Nolan's he's unproven. He hasn't fought in the UFC, has he? Open it up, Dave. Let's see.
Yeah, he lost.
Coming off a loss too. 6-1 to Nicholas Moda. Nicholas Moda is like that short, compact. He likes to do that phone booth fighting. Yeah, he likes.
For some reason, I think Tom Nolan was the favorite in that fight. I heard that.
He was. He was like a touted prospect. That's why. Yeah, this might be the one that shits in everybody's parlay right here. This pick.
This is the Diego Ferreira.
I know he's like the second highest price on DraftKings. It's like 9,400 or some stupid price like that. I put Victor Martinez in a couple lineups in DraftKings, by the way. But Victor Martinez, 13-5. Scroll down, Dave. Let's check it out. He's coming off a loss against Jordan Levitt. That's Jordan Levitt. He's that dude. He's like androgynous. You don't know if he's gay or straight, but he's got 2 kids or whatever. But he does all like the splits and the twerking and stuff.
Yeah.
He's not known for his striking. He's known for his jiu-jitsu, and he knocked Victor Martinez out with punches. That's what makes a big red flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Jordan Levitt, I think. Yeah, Jordan Levitt came off of a loss on that one, so he was coming back hardcore. Then he lost to Chase Hooper because obviously Chase Hooper is a fucking talented fucking guy, and he's going to beat him on the ground every time. Does he have a better ground game than Victor? Fuck yeah.
I don't think Tom Nolan does, though.
No.
Go back to Victor. All right, here we go. Victor Martinez. Let's see who we fought before the Jordan Levitt.
Contender series, not good. Unanimous.
What's the record of that team?
Before that, Combate against 15-7, and then Fury FC against 7-2. Split decision.
He's doing it right though. Round 1, round 2.
I don't know any of these guys. Do you?
No, I don't. I'm not that much of a.
No. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good. I don't know these guys.
I'm just not confident in Tom Nolan because he's not looking much better either. He's unproven. He's Cage Warriors. That's the only thing different, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's
or
got
not Cage Warrior. What's that? What's the one in Australia?
Eternal MMA.
Yeah.
Eternal, that's right.
I mean, he's fought decent
I think
guys.
Cage Warriors is better than Eternal, actually.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got a contender series guy going against a Cage Warrior. I don't, man. The odds aren't. I mean,
look what like a Anthony Smith. A lot of these touted prospects are getting fraud checked by people that have a little bit more experience. Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, you're right.
That's why I think I might go on a limb and take Victor Martinez.
I agree with Crystal. I like Tom Nolan by decision. Tom Nolan by decision, but I mean, I'm not crazy about it. I don't like the 450. I mean, even by decision, we're looking at. Oh, wait a second. Tom Nolan by decision plus 600.
You think it's going to go? If Tom Nolan wins, he's gonna get a finish. I think knockout.
Crystal, my fucking scratch off is going to be Tom Nolan by decision. I like it. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that fucking little stat there. Yeah, scratch off.
How I'm going to win Capology by picking Victor Martinez. That's how I'm winning it.
I even like
RFP,
dude.
Who you got?
Shout out to Crystal because that's actually a super nice prop. I would totally go for that if I could. I got Tom Nolan by decision. He's got a huge size advantage. That's number one.
Did we see their face-offs yet?
Yeah, he's a southpaw, which I don't know why I kind of like that in this fight.
Well, he is a tall drink of water. Look at him.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, is Victor has the better boxing. Like, he's straight Mexican of a Mexican fighter. Like, he's got crisp boxing. He's got a puncher's chance.
You know who Victor Martinez looks like? Nicholas Mota. Same size. Nicholas Mota was shorter as well.
Yeah. No, you make a great point. I think that Victor Martinez is the better boxer. Like, he turns on an angle. He doesn't stay right there. He's not going to just let Tom Nolan come forward. But the one thing that I like about Tom Nolan is he has kicks. He's like a well-rounded striker. He's not better at the boxing, but at least he has a couple, the extra weapon. And I think this fight's going to stay on the feet. I don't see it going to the ground. I think Nolan has good takedown defense.
I'll right back.
No problem. But I'm going to have to go with, it's hard to pick a guy who lost to a guy who closes the car door with his hips and Jordan Levitt. I can't pick somebody for it. I can't. So I'm going to go with Tom Nolan. By decision, I love that prop. Put one on there, Dave.
I love the Tom Nolan by decision at plus 600.
Hell yeah.
There is a boost on Bet365 of Tom Nolan over 1.5 rounds at plus 250.
Yeah.
That's a prop bet that I'm all over. I'm not greedy enough to go for the plus 600, but I will go Tom Nolan over 1.5 rounds at plus 250 on the bet boost.
You know, Jordan Levitt actually, he has weird striking. Like, it could be effective. He's kind of got like power. He has power. He just doesn't have fluidity.
He's an odd fighter, and I'm not going to fade that last loss against him. So yeah, I like Tom Nolan here, plus 250 over 1.5 rounds. I think Victor Martinez, short, stocky guy, going to be able to last 1.5 rounds, 100%. So plus 250. I'm actually going to put this bet in. I like it.
I like that too. So we're both on Nolan. I think Ranj is gonna he said he was gonna go with Martinez. I think I'll ask him. I can't remember.
Off.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the next fight?
Oh yeah, we're all over it. I'll intro it. Oh, another girl fight. And this one, fuck. I do not like this at all. All right. This is, I believe, your curtain jerker on the main card. Angela Hill, the legend Angela Hill. Unfortunately, 16-13, double-digit losses. She is coming off a win against Denise Gomez, which was, okay. I mean, she is a gatekeeper of this weight class. So she's going to be fighting on a regular basis. Winning and losing, winning and losing, winning and losing. I get it. Her last loss was against Mackenzie Dern, which was a year ago. Not a great look. Previous to that, Emily Ducote, she beat her. Easily done. Lupita Godinez, good win for her. That was 2 years ago. Before that, Verena Juranova. This was a long time ago. Luana, coming off of a loss off of Amanda Ribas, 11-4, not to be shaded. She did get knocked out, though, by a spinning wheel kick and punches. Bad look. Before that, a win over Rochelle Watson Gomez, double-digit losses, split decision win. Not a good look either. Sam Hughes, over 2.5 years ago. Sam Hughes, 5-3. Not the best win as well. So, I mean, illegal up kick for Randa Marcos on 10-10. Not a good look for all of her wins in the last little bit. Luana, let's break her down. Obviously, the better looking of the girl, 11-2. I do believe the record's a little bit padded. Like I said, her win against Michelle Larson Gomez, not a good look. Split decision win. Sam Hughes, not the greatest win. Randa Marcos, not the greatest win. Stephanie Ferguson, we're talking Contender Series back in the day. Angela Hill, obviously the better repertoire of opponents, better history, the gatekeeper of this community, coming off of a win. I think she's due for another win, guys. I do think that she's been training. I do think she's ready for this. I do not like Luana at all. If you're looking at the odds right now, I believe where we at? Hill is a minus 150. Not a bad coin flip. I don't know. I can't bet against Angela Hill on this one, especially not for Luana. Girl fight.
I'm with you, brother.
Tapology, Angela Hill by decision. She's getting older. I don't think she's going to be able to finish her. Luana is up and coming. But, yeah, Angela Hill, gatekeeper, winning by decision. Minus 150.
She has been a victim to some robberies Angela Hill has in the past.
Definitely. 100%.
She's altogether a better package. Despite her age, who cares? Like, women's MMA is a little bit different when it comes to age. It's not like that much of a factor because they're all lightweight. You know what I mean? It's not like men's. You lose speed and cardio in like flyweight, bantamweight, lighter weight classes, but there's no heavier weight classes for women. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's bantamweight, flyweight. This is what's a strawweight fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
if she made weight, she'll be just as good.
Yeah.
And she's more well-rounded. because of her veteran experience. And I don't like the double-digit losses, but I think she's a better fighter than Pinheiro. So, yeah, I'm on Angela Hill as well. It's
Let me
gonna be
just
a close split decision or something stupid. I'm not a big fan of female fights, so
throw some stats out real quick. Strikes landed per minute 3.89 versus 5.44. Angela Hill's got the volume on the feet versus 4.94. Negative striking ratio for Luana. On the ground, huge advantage for Luana on the ground, 2.36 versus 0.73. But the quality of opponents that Luana's faced on the ground is not that great. And Angela Hill, with that experience, has a 75% takedown defense. And what tells you that Luana is not great on the ground, 0.3 submission average versus 0.1. I see Angela being able to stop those takedowns. I see her being busier on the feet, more volume. Yes, she's older, but I think she's got more experience and a way better repertoire of opponents. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Have you guys ever bet a draw?
No.
It's like plus 6,000 or something stupid always. This might be one that comes to a draw, like Crystal's saying right here, for real.
Yep.
You're gonna need a point being taken away from somebody then if you're gonna go for a draw. You need some kind of event to happen during the fight, especially in a girl's fight. And there's no low blows happening. You might grab the cage. You need something to make it that it's going to be kind of offset. I don't see a point being taken away for grabbing the cage. An illegal knee, maybe? No, I don't see. No, I don't see a point being taken away. I can't go for a draw on this one. I gotta go Angela Hill decision.
I'm with you. Me too. I'm taking Angela Hill as well. Unless she gets robbed again, which has happened, and it might happen again.
Has happened lots. Poor Angela. She is the scapegoat, the fucking Sam Alvey of the women's division. Yeah, she is the Sam Alvey of the women's division.
Crystal's hit a draw a couple times. I've never even bet a draw.
Hey, Ranj.
Yeah.
Did you go with Victor Martinez over Tom Nolan?
Yeah, I'm on an island. That's fine.
I'm just wondering.
For real, I'm gonna switch my pick in Tapology as well.
That's fucking ballsy.
The midget? You're gonna pick the midget? God, well, you are Korean.
Look at what happened to Vitor Petrino. What happened to the dude, the Taekwondo Olympian dude, Robel Despain?
Oh man, yeah. Don't even say his name.
All these touted prospects when they go against somebody with more experience, for real. That's why I'm going to win Tapology tomorrow, because of Victor Martinez.
All right.
But this one, I'm taking Angela Hill. What are you taking?
I'm taking Angela Hill by decision as well.
We're all on her. That's good. Minus 150. Ugh. All right. Moving up the card, we have Adrian Yanez, Vinicius Salvador. This is an interesting one as well. Adrian Yanez, I think, is a little bit overrated. What's the odds here? Oh, are you kidding me? That's not correct, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's a bad thing.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's how live odds? Live odds.
That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous odds. Let me see. Better.
Live odds minus 350 versus plus 275. It's a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, minus 415 and plus 345 on BetOnline right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I like Salvador by decision. I mean, by submission. That prop was plus 2,200. That's crazy.
On DraftKings, Adriana started up at minus 250 and is now minus 425. Yeesh. On Caesars, minus 350 to minus 420. Minus 340. My money's been coming huge on Adrian Yanez.
That's because he's Mr. Apex.
So, guys, Bet365 is still at minus 350. If you like Yanez, minus 350 all day long. Go to Bet365 and bet and Bet365.
Way
That's
too
the better
talkative for
odds in
me.
the world.
He's coming off 2 losses, man. Adrian
They're
is
both
coming off
coming
2
off with
losses.
losses.
One to
They both suck.
Rob Font embarrassed him. Rob Font made him look like he wasn't even a UFC fighter. I'm not kidding you. Then Jonathan Martinez TKO'd leg kicks. Really? Before that, let's see. Bug-eyed Tony Kelly, racist Bug-eye. Davey Grant, hello. And Randy Costa, who is he's a pretty boy, but he's not that great of a fighter. Vinicius Salvador, let's see. He's coming off 2 losses as well. CJ Vergara, and that dude's decent. Victor Altamirano, unanimous decision. I don't like that. But before that, he took out Shannon Ross, bum. And then he was in like a regional scene going against these guys I never heard of. Look, the dude's name is Wallace Vampirino. Like, I hope his nickname's the Vampire. 0-0-0, this guy. Man, you got to take Adrian Yanez, but I don't want to because I think he's overrated. If it was anybody else, I don't know. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, for sure.
This
That's
might be
the
a
most
trap,
logical
too.
thing. You can honestly do this fight and cap it using the strength of schedule. That's the best, most logical, number one way to go about it. Picking this fight is the strength of schedule. He knocked out Tony Kelly, Davey Grant. I know you're making fun of him, but he's a great, he's a dog, and he won the split decision.
He's better than Tony Kelly.
I mean, could there be a world? Because he is coming off of a knockout loss last October. Could there be a world where his chin is now soft? I mean, it would be yeah.
Oh,
absolutely. And
then
the other one hasn't been knocked out for it looks like a long time.
He's also going against
2019. It's been 5 years since the other guy has been knocked out.
He's also going against cab drivers and 7-Eleven workers and shit.
That is true.
DoorDash
that is true.
Guys.
And Yanez is Mr. Apex. I thought he was overhyped too. They were trying to compare him to Masvidal. You remember that? They were trying to compare Yanez to Masvidal. I'll probably do it again, but I'm gonna pick Yanez because of the strength of schedule thing. The odds are kind of a little crazy. I would probably put any money on it, but I got Yanez I got him by knockout.
Adrian Yanez, strikes 9 per minute, 6.15 versus 5.44. Volume slightly to Yanez. Strike absorbed 5.73 versus 6.05. Negative striking ratio for Victor Salvador against a horrible set of opponents. On the ground, takedown average for Yanez. Takedown average.
It's all the details. That was in the details. You call him Victor. His name's Vinicius.
Sorry, Vinicius. I apologize.
Get with it, Dave. It's a professional podcast. Knock it off.
Fine.
It's not an amateur hour.
This fight is not going to
Just kidding with you, dude. Just kidding with you.
This is the Howard Stern show right now, okay?
Exactly. Okay,
You're
guys.
Robin.
This fight is going on the feet 100%, and I got to lean towards Yanez heavily. Takedown average 0 for Yanez, 100% takedown defense. This fight is going on the feet. This Vinicius Salvador, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Vinicius. Just say it. Vinicius.
Vinny Salvador has a takedown accuracy of 11% against fucking cans. There's no way he's going to be taking Yanez down. This is going to be on the feet. Yanez is going to piece him up. This is not going to be fucking close. I don't think it's going to go the distance. I think Yanez is going to knock him out. Minus 120, if you like that. Bookies are leading to Yanez within distance, knockout. I can't disagree.
Did we look at their face-offs? Because Gerald Lynch is saying...
There you go.
Yeah. Dude has... Vinicius Salvador has... Is that... Am I got it right? Vinicius Salvador, is he on the right?
Yeah.
He's got like a inch or two on him. Height.
Sure does. Unless Adrian Yanez like
And he
isn't
trains
winning.
at the Amanda Hebos family. He trains with Amanda Hebos.
I've got 5'7", 5'7", 70, and 70. So the stats on
You saw the
UFC,
face-off, though. It's definitely not correct.
and as far as I'm concerned, let's see what the odds are. Yeah,
I'm going to put a
5'7",
scratch off
70.
on
Yeah, man.
phenomenal Benicio Salvador. I'm going to put a scratch off like a $10 bet. What is he, plus 330? $10 make me $33. I'll do that.
No way he's winning a decision, though, right? No way he's winning a decision.
No,
I'm just going to throw it in the money line. But Tapology, it's my pick's Adrian Yanez. He should win, but
okay. So we both got.
I think Adrian Yanez is a little overrated, personally.
Ooh, shit.
There's no way these guys are both the same height. There is no way these guys are both the same height.
Anyway, we're all on Yanez, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Real fight picks.
Yep.
Why don't you introduce the next fight? Can you do that?
I'm not sure. I can do it. Which one is it?
Ramiz Brahimaj and Themba, The Rock Bought Me a House, Gorimbo.
Okay. We have Ramiz Brahima and Themba, The Rock Just Bought Me a House, Gorimbo. Let's see here. Let's talk about Brahima first. Let's go. He's 10-4. He is the underdog. He's from the Bronx, New York. He's 31 years old. And from what I remember, he's a grappler. I picked him, so I want you guys to know I've seen and paid attention to this man when he's fought because I picked him over Court McGee. And that was a stupid pick. I picked him in a bunch of DraftKings lineups over Court McGee. And I was talking shit about Court McGee probably on the show that I was doing the breakdown on. And Court McGee showed his veteran prowess. So I'm kind of bitter. And then the whole hype with Gorimbo, it's like, dude, I guess, does that, how good is Gorimbo really is what I want to know. And this is probably a good matchup to figure that out. I know he looked like a shining star. He did in his last fight. Gorimbo is 12-4. We already covered that he's the favorite, fighting out of South Africa, 33 years old. And he is the bigger guy, 6'1", to Brahimaj 5'10". I went with the hype train. I think I'm just brainwashed by The Rock buying him a house, honestly.
Court McGee. Are you talking about AJ Fletcher? Hold on. He never fought Court McGee. I think you're talking about AJ Fletcher.
No, I started talking about Ramiz first.
Oh,
and he
I'm
lost
sorry.
to Court McGee.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
All right.
Yeah. But to save you guys the trouble, I know Gorimbo gets after it. I just don't know what he's like. I know he's like a grappler, but that could play to Ramiz's favor there. But he got a knockout last fight, right? It was like pretty amazing, if I remember correctly. No, it was a Themba. Did he get a knockout?
Oh yeah. First
round. Pete Rodriguez. That was crazy. Yeah, but Pete Rodriguez, in Dave's words, sucks. Yeah. So, what do we learn from that?
You know who else sucks? You know who else sucks? Ramiz Brahimaj. He sucks too.
Is that what you think?
He's been out.
I'm picking Gorimbo.
Like 2 years. Right? 2 years.
I got Gorimbo.
Yeah, 2 years. Me too. He beat Michael Gilmore, who's like I think he's like a factory worker. I see him like moving packages for like Walmart or something. Court McGee beat him. Before that, Sasha Platnikov, that dude's horrible too. Max Griffin beat him. He doesn't beat anybody good. And he's on a 2-year layoff. Themba Gorimbo, The Rock bought him a house. There's definitely potential there. Why would he, And this dude's got a story. He's very emotional, and the willpower's there. He's over at MMA Masters. Yeah, he's definitely going to win. He's got that, like, the narrative coming off 2 wins. Takashi Sato, unanimous decision. Takashi Sato, he's a bum, kind of, but still, yeah, I'm with you. Thumba Grimbo, I'm confident. This is one of my more confident picks on this card. What are the odds? He's probably a big favorite, right? Dave, who are you taking?
No,
Oh fuck! Is it my turn?
not that big. He's
Is
not
it my
that big of a favorite.
Is
it my
turn? It's your
Your
turn.
turn,
Let's go.
Do not bet against the South African motherfucker. Garimbo is the most motivated guy. You're talking about a guy who slept in a gym with Colby Covington for a year before rock bottom in his house. He got scammed out of a library thing that he was doing in South Africa. He is the most motivated, most influential motherfucker. He went for the knockout in the first round just to be able to get his family and his kids over to the United States. This guy,
A library thing. What are you talking about?
this guy fought 3 months ago against a guy who's fighting over 2 years ago. So Themba Garimo, the storyline is amazing. He got taken advantage of in South Africa when he was trying to build a library for his village. He's been living in a gym, fighting with getting coaching from Colby Covington for free, just to be able to fight this, just to be able to be in the UFC, to be able to fucking make money. On top of which, the rock bottom of house. He won 3 months ago. This guy hasn't fought in 2 years. This is the lock of the night. This is the best odds you are going to get. Was he minus 165? This is by far
145 on Bet Online.
Man, if you go to let me see what I got here. Oh, this is a rock star. Okay, so he's minus 163 on Bet365 because the odds have gone up. Lock this guy in within distance. Ramirez is not going to last 3 rounds against this guy. This is the most motivated South African fighter we've ever seen in your life. Put it on a South African parlay with the next guy as well. This is this guy's night to shine. He will not let you down. Lock this up all night long. Lock of the night. Within distance, by the way. And if you like him within distance, you're going to love this. What do we got here?
Crystal says he's gassy.
Themba Garimo by TKO, DQ, or submission plus 175. You're going to talk gassy. The guy's been living in a gym for the last 3 years.
I'm just worried about his ground game. Is he grappling background? I think he's striking background, isn't he?
I don't know. He looks like he tries to take you down.
We've got a knockout, decision. He lost by guillotine, decision. He's beat people by triangle choke, by elbows. I don't know, man. I got to be in there. I'm definitely Team Themba.
He drank the Kool-Aid with me. Dave did.
Oh, I'm with him too. I'm more fading Ramiz Brahimaj, but
this guy's got too much invested, guys. Way too much invested in his life, in his family, in his house, and everything. He is
invested. His house was bought. The Rock bought him his house. Wonder if it was a nice one,
doesn't matter.
Or is it something like Real Fight Picks would sell?
This guy is not
$250,000.
And plus, it's a great storyline.
Deck in a pool. You think he's got a yard? Probably. The Rock bought it.
This is the best storyline the UFC has had.
The Rock just knock on the door and say, "I'm crashing here tonight. I'm drunk," and just go into Themba Garimbo's house that he bought for him and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to use the guest room." I bet you could.
Stop. He bought him a house for 1 year. He bought him a house for 1 year. The fucking house is gone now. So now he's paying his own bills. He's got to support his family.
What do you mean the house is gone? What are you talking about, Dave?
He only paid for the house for 1 year. Rock paid for the house for 1 year. Okay, that was over a year ago. It's done now.
Did he lease a house or rent one?
He got him a house.
He bought him a house.
No, he got him a house for 1 year.
It sounds better. It's sensational when you say it that way.
All right, but
the lease for 1 year, he could have bought him like a cheap ass house.
Did you watch UFC Countdown, Dave? What the fuck is going on, dude?
Please, it's not my first fucking rodeo. He leased the house for 1 year. Great. The
Did
guy
you watch
brought
the 30
his
for
family over
40 on
to
Thumba
his wife.
Grimbo?
Let me speak. Let me speak. The guy brought his wife over, brought his kids over. He's got to pay his own bills now. The only reason he was able to do that was because he got a knockout first round, and he got a fucking
No yard, just a rock garden. I love that jokes. That's awesome, Gerald Lynch. Awesome.
Thank you, Gerald.
What? Yeah. What's the library? What's the library thing you guys are talking about? I have no idea what that is either. Dave, you mentioned some library thing.
So he tried to start a library back in his home village back in South Africa, and he invested a bunch of money. Anyways, he got swindled and he got fucking taken by a bunch of fucking shady people. Shady people in South Africa. Surprising.
Like a
Regardless,
Nigerian prince, maybe. A Nigerian prince that
a whole bunch
has
of
money locked down. If you give him like $1,000, he can pay you back tenfold.
This is a genuinely good human being. You will not see very many of these in the world. He is living in the gym. He is working for his family. This is the most motivated motherfucker in the world.
He's not living in the gym anymore, Dave.
He is going to fucking annihilate this guy who hasn't fought in 2 years. This is over.
I agree with you, but I don't think he's impoverished anymore.
He's not well off.
Well, he's fine.
He still has a lot to grow.
Kobe's not letting him stay at his house like Jorge Masvidal. Look what happened with that deal, right? Anyway, all right. We're all on Themba Garimbo, despite the narrative. Let's move up the card. We have the co-main event. What's his name? Callan Williams or something? Chaos Williams taking on Carlston Harris. This is an interesting fight. Who's the favorite here?
Chaos.
Mostly lined, I think, right?
Chaos.
Yep. Chaos is a slight favorite, though.
Let me see. Yeah. Minus 129 on Bet Online, plus 109 for Carlston Harris. I think I'm going to go with dog here. Let's, Dave, can you open up their resume? Chaos first.
Oh, Dave went to go grab another pina colada.
Pina colada. You mean iced tea and bottom shelf vodka? That's what he's
gonna buy the
bunny pilsner,
dollar shots.
or he does iced tea with house vodka. Bottom shelf.
He went to go.
All right,
smoke a
let me see.
Black and Mild.
I can. What's that?
I thought I had notes. What?
I hope you do, buddy. All right. Tapology's got these pop-up ads now. All right. KS Williams. Dude is coming off a win against Rolando Bordoya, 14-1. A split decision. That's not good. I think that was Bordoya's debutante fight in the UFC too. Before that, he lost to Randy Brown, split decision. He beat Miguel Bieza, who was like fraud checked. Matt Semmelsberger, that's a decent win, unanimous decision. And he lost to Michel Pereira. Nothing wrong with that. Michel Pereira is now, Michel Pereira is the new beast at 185. He is. I'm not going to bet against him ever. He's awesome for real. Carlston Harris, though, he's awesome. Carlston Harris coming off a submission win over Jeremiah Wells. Before that, he beat Jared Gooden, unanimous. He lost to Shavkat Rakhmonov, but who doesn't? That dude, Shavkat Rakhmonov, is, top tier.
Beast.
He beat Impa Kasangane and Christian Aguilera before that, and he's at plus money, underdog money. He is 6 years older. However, I like him better in Chaos. Chaos, he does have more power in his punches, but I think Carlston Harris has a little bit of more technical on target. When Dave does the stats, we'll find out. But I think he's like on point more with his strikes, and I think he has a little bit of a grappling game. Where's he out of? Rent of a Cow Fight Team. he's from Guyana, but he's training in Brazil. So he does have some sort of, Brazil. He's got to have some sort of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And Chaos Williams out of Murcielago in Detroit, Michigan. He's drinking that water from Flint. So I don't know. I'm going to go with the underdog here. I'm taking Carlston Harris. You got to have some underdogs in your lineup, and he's going to be one of mine. I like him here. I think he's going to edge out probably a decision over Chaos Williams because he's not like a knockout artist or anything, is he? No, submission, then decision. He did knock out Impa Kasangane, but that dude's chinny. Oh, maybe I'll take him by submission. I think he's got a better ground game than Chaos Williams, but I don't know. I'm definitely taking Carlston Harris though. What are you guys thinking about this fight?
Man, it's been a tough one because if you look at Chaos Williams, like wins and who he's fought some pretty good competition as well, and he's looked very impressive. Like even against Rolando, that was supposed to be like a hyped up prospect, Bedoya, and he was bigger, and Chaos went and he had the skill set. So I don't know. I was going back and forth. I just made great points as to why somebody should take Chaos Williams, but I'm still siding with Carlston Harris. He is older too, which is that sucks, right? You want the younger guy. You want the guy in his prime, which is Chaos Williams. Looks pretty good. Probably could knock him out, but I do like the ground game because Harris, he impressed me. His last fight, he kind of is kind of fluid. I don't want to say he's as good as Jailton Almeida because he doesn't have that wrestling, but he's like fluid. Like he'll catch you.
Size advantage you saw in the face-off, right? You saw that.
He's taller.
Carlston Harris is bigger.
Yeah, he's taller. I think the wrist circumference goes to Chaos Williams, but your boy Carlston Harris is taller. I still got Harris. I'm picking Harris. I'm not very confident. I think this fight finishes. I don't think it goes decision. And if it does go to decision, honestly, Ranj, I think it's going to be Chaos Williams keeping the fight standing and just getting more shots in. So he's going to have to see, if Carlston Harris takes this down to the ground and is able to control it even just a little bit, Chaos Williams will be in big trouble. So that's what I'm betting for. That's what I'm hoping for. My Tapology pick is Harris. I do have Chaos Williams, and I mixed them up in some DraftKings lineups because you have to. He's too scary. He might knock this guy out in round one because he's scary, and he's younger. But I'm going to say, like you said, Carlston Harris, we just have him as the more well-rounded fighter.
He's got more path to victory.
More path to victory?
Yeah, I believe so. Chaos Williams may have an edge with power striking, but I think Carlston Harris has more technical on-point strike. Dave's going to do the stat, so we'll find out.
I'm with Harris. I'm picking Harris, just not confident.
Dave, it's on you.
All right, here we go. Chaos Williams, strike line per minute, 5.77 versus 2.93.
Ooh.
Heavy volume on Chaos on the feet. But, guys, this fight's not going to be on the feet for very long. Strike absorbed, 5.33 versus 2.44. Still a good ratio for Harris. He's got a decent defense. And honestly, Chaos, not the most sniper-esque surgeon of a stand-up guy. Lots of volume, lots of power. I get it. But listen, guys, ground game, takedown average, Chaos, got nothing. Got nothing in the tank for a takedown game. Carlston Harris, 2.05, takedown average per 15 minutes. Takedown accuracy, get it at 0 but 29. But look at who Carlston Harris has been trying to take down. It's ridiculous. Carlton, you know what? Let's fucking look at that right now. Jeremiah Wells took him down 3 times. Carlton Harris still won, which is kind of choked him out. I love that look. He took down Jared Gordon 5 times, ended up winning by unanimous decision. I see a lot of similarities with that fight, with this fight tonight, or with this fight tomorrow night between Harris and Gooden, between Harris and Williams. I do see that happening. As far as Shavkat Ramonov, I get it. Shavkat is a fucking nightmare. He took him down and he fucking knocked him out. I totally understand. If not against Impa, striker, end up outstriking him and fucking knocked him out. I like that look. Against Christian Aguilera, obviously subbed him out. So he's got the sub skills. He's got the knockout skills. The only loss against Shafkat. I cannot put any money on Chaos here, guys. There's no way I can put any money on Chaos. I got Carlson Harris. Easy win all night long.
You know, I just checked Carlson Harris' Instagram. He's a blue belt. I don't that now I'm a little skeptical, but he is getting submission wins. A blue belt is one step higher than white. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check out Chaos.
Yeah, and Chaos Williams is gonna have a black.
What'd you say about the takedowns?
Chaos Williams takedown average
You think so?
in all of his career in the UFC, and this is a whole bunch of fights. Takedown average is 0. Takedown accuracy is 0. This is not a takedown guy. He does have good takedown defense.
Right. So he is.
But he's got no. Once he gets down on his back, he's locked there for the rest of the night.
Yeah, he's definitely a stand-up striker. Yeah, I'm with the Chaos or Carlson Harris. So are we all on plus money? Carlson Harris.
He's the second half of my South African parlay, man. I got to put a South African parlay, and he's the second half of it. 100%.
Who's the other South African fighting?
The one we just reviewed.
Rambo.
Emba.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know he's from South.
That's my African parlay, kids. African parlay, back to back. 2 of them. I love it.
Yeah. Is Carlson Harris from South Africa? I don't think so.
He's from Guyana. He's fighting out of Rio de Janeiro. It doesn't matter. It's my African parlay. Let me have it.
Guyana's not in Africa. Is it? Guyana's like next to like Brazil or something. It's in South America, dude.
Is it really?
South America parlay.
Am I not off? Mozambique? He's from Mozambique. Where is Mozambique?
Mozambique's Africa. All right.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway.
Am I not crazy? You're making me feel
crazy.
Mozambique, country in Africa. Fuck you, asshole. You're killing me.
It's not.
Let's move on
your
to
African
the main
parlay.
It's my African parlay. Leave me alone.
Your African parlay.
That's kind of racist. Why don't you say black guy parlay?
It is a black guy. Well, no, because it's never mind. Anyways, moving on. Main event.
who we taking, Lerone Murphy? I'm just kidding. So main event, Edson Barboza, Lerone Murphy. Edson Barboza, 24 double-digit, 11 losses, which I don't like. Lerone Murphy, 13-0-1. But Lerone Murphy is like one of the most boring fighters. However, he gets it done. He comes out on top,
right.
Even though it's boring. He does the right stuff to win. You know what I mean? He's not like a knockout guy or thing. He's a technical striker and makes it a boring fight, but he does enough to get the nod from the decisions. Let's open up his resume. 13-0-1. Let's see who he's got. Josh Cooleybow, decision. Told you. Gabriel Santos, split decision. Makwan Americani, that dude he was never really that. Is that Mr. Finland? Isn't that Mr. Finland, Makwan Americani? I was never impressed with that dude. Okay. Douglas Silva de Andrade. Ricardo Ramos, that's a good win. Ground and pound round 1. That's great. But I'm saying he does. I mean, I'm taking Edson Barboza. I think Lerone Murphy's good. Don't get me wrong. And he does enough to get by with decision. But I think Edson Barboza might be. He might stomp in he might be the shitter in everybody's cornflakes for their parlays. Junior Edson Barboza. He's coming off unanimous decision winning over Sodiq Youssef. He got a round 1 knockout over Billy Q. That dude is durable as all hell. He's one of those fighters that gets better as the fight goes. He's got weaponized cardio. You know what I mean? He lost to Bryce Mitchell. That was like Bryce Mitchell just out grappled him the whole thing. But Lerone Murphy's not going to out grapple this dude. Giga Chikadze, all right, punches round 3. God, all right, whatever. Beat Shane Burgos and he beat Mr. Finland, whatever. I don't know. Something just my heart is telling me Edson Barboza is going to win this fight. And underdogs have been winning the main events, not all the time, but a lot in 2024. And I'm going with Edson Barboza here. What's the line? Bet Online has it. Let's see. Barboza is plus 140. Lerone Murphy minus 160. What do you guys got to say on this fight?
I'm with you, Ranch. Even
Really?
right now in our Tapology league, I have Barboza by decision. I have watched Lerone Murphy fight because I picked him against Gabriel Santos, and I want to say Gabriel Santos won the first round handily, and I want to say Lerone Murphy like came back in that fight, but I was like sweating it because I didn't have Gabriel Santos in any lineups that week, and I picked Lerone Murphy a bunch of times. So he wasn't able to, he's not, like you said, he's not like overwhelming and starching certain fighters. And why would you come in and starch Edson Barboza, who I believe is on the sauce?
Oh, definitely. Now that USADA is not part of it, all the Brazilians are. Every Brazilian's on a sauce now. Name one that's not.
Yeah, so I want to say Carnelosi. Carnelosi's not.
Just kidding. She's just natural like that.
You think so? She's probably. But watch Edson Barboza. Like, what guy at 38 goes down 10 pounds and looks like how he looks? 8-pack. I'll take Barboza, man.
He's definitely the more exciting fighter.
I have to see what the volume.
Look at the shoulders. The shoulders are up higher and a little bit thicker than Lerone Murphy. And Lerone Murphy, he's a boxer, right? Out of was it English, Welsh, or something. Those guys are all out of the United Kingdom are all like they have a boxing background. England doesn't even send wrestlers to the Olympics. So you got to think if it goes to the ground, Barboza is going to have an edge. Murphy will probably have an edge on the feet, but Barboza, he doesn't hit with pillow hands. You know what I mean? He hits with power.
Yeah, that's the thing about Barboza, though. Nobody, he's supposed to be like have a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he's never used it. And it's like he's not really good at it or something because it didn't come close to showing up in some of his fights, like at all. He was getting like dominated.
Everybody's on the sauce. Everybody but Chase Hooper.
Yeah, no, I think he's on the sauce. I think it's going to help him this fight. I'm going to take Barboza. I'm going to stick with Barboza. I do have Lerone Murphy in some lineups because how can you not have an undefeated guy?
You think Kyle Borelho's on the sauce? He's like the fighting nerd. But most Brazilians are, I would imagine, almost
all these females. I bet you I don't know. I don't want to it is not even bad. They should be a person should be able to take pretty much whatever they want. Maybe have a level to testosterone. You can't come in like The Rock, you know what I mean? Like at the top of his career, you can't do all that. But if they take some stuff that makes them a cardio, have whatever that Ryan Garcia got busted for, something like that. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, definitely, Barbosa's on everything. He's on some good stuff.
At least Adderall. I know for real, a lot of the Brazilians, Adderall
keeps you training, right? Focused and
keeps you awake, so you can train longer. All that, I don't know, but anyway, pretty much you got to consider everybody's probably on the sauce, especially from Brazil.
Mike
Dave,
Tyson.
what are you thinking about this?
Oh man, so many things, so many things. All right, let's have a quick look at the stats for these guys. Edson Barbosa is going to have the reach advantage as well as the slight height advantage. He is also the older fighter, obviously. Strike land per minute 4.16 versus 3.65. Advantage to Barbosa. Strike absorbed 4.34 versus 2.40. I don't like the negative striking ratio for Barbosa, but I don't think Leon Murphy's going to have the volume on there. He's more of a ground takedown guy, setting up your takedowns with your kicks and your jabs. Takedown average for Barbosa 0.48 versus 1.29. So Laurent does have some takedown game. He does have some ground game there. Takedown accuracy 50 to 46, takedown defense 75 to 46, which tells me that this is not Laurent Murphy's main game is the takedown game. His main game is stand up to work in the takedown. His wins as far as takedown goes, let's have a quick look at it. He took down Josh. Impressive. He got taken down 5 times by Santos, but still won the split decision. Not impressive. Marquand took him down 5 times. 1-1 against Douglas Silva. So, I mean, the takedown game, pretty loose. And, I mean, he got taken down in his loss against Tukhugov 6 times. Whereas if you look at Edson Barbosa's takedown game, he took down Sadiq 3 times. He did get taken down by Bryce Mitchell, but Bryce Mitchell is a wrestling expert, so I'm not going to fade that very much. Even though he did get taken down by Marquand, the Finnish wonder, who is a takedown expert, he still won that fight. So I'm going to give the takedown advantage to Edson Barbosa on the ground. And if I give the takedown advantage to Edson Barbosa on the ground, and then I'm going to give the volume to Edson Barbosa on the feet, I got to go Edson Barbosa here on the ground and on the feet.
Exactly.
I go with the dog here, kids. Plus 125. I think Laurent Murphy's going to take his first loss here, kids. I think this is going to be the end of his undefeated career. I think Edson Barbosa is going to be able to steal this one. A little bit scary, but won't be any of my parlays, but I'm leaning Edson Barbosa.
That's a good point that Glenn Robb makes, because it would be hard to cut weight and on the sauce unless that sauce in Brazil is educated and it helps them lose weight. You know what I mean?
You got to time your cycles. It's cycles. You go off it for a while. For real, there's a whole cycle for steroids. Ostarine, especially Ostarine, that's the stuff that keeps your cardio up, pumps more oxygen to your blood cells. That's what the power bar, Marc-Andre Barrio, that's what he got caught with. Ostarine.
The fight that always threw me for a loop was Barbosa's loss to Giga Jikatse. That always threw me for a loop. It's a mind fuck for me, because you think Barbosa, we all thought he was the best pure striker, and then Giga whooped his ass. So Laurent, can he like do what Giga did, or is Laurent? I was gonna try to see, how many punches Laurent throws versus kicks, because I know Giga is very kick heavy. So, but I got Barbosa still. I mean, I like the plus money.
All of us on the underdog. Yeah. That's in Barbosa. All right, that was the main event. Let's do our 3-leg. We're in agreement on pretty much all the the entire main card. We're agreeing every side. Prelims, we differ a little bit, but all right.
I mean, we have 8 fights, or was it 7 fights? Yeah, 7 fights, because to put a girl fight in is kind of difficult, right? On this card,
don't do it.
We don't do that ever since Nina Nunes burned us. Remember? I was like, oh, she's definitely gonna win. She lost. That was last time. Never again with girl fights. No girl fights in our 3-leg.
Can we please include Temba in here? Temba has to be locked.
For real. Temba. Let's do like good odds so we can get paid out, right?
Like 10, but you gotta like Carlson Harris over Chaos Williams.
Carlson Harris, perfect co-main event. And how about Alatang Haley? He's plus 130. Ugh.
Whoa. Wow.
If you want to be greedy,
Damn.
I think Cledson Rodriguez is a little overrated.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I think
That's
so
the
too.
only other fight that we actually have odds on. Because unless you want to go main event, and I don't usually bet main event, I bet co-main event unless I don't bet main. As far as the odds go, I got Temba at minus 163. I got Carlson at plus 110. And the only other odds that are not ridiculous are going to be Alatin. So I'm all over that. That 3 parlay is
it's like a common sense
it is.
parlay.
It is. Because you're not going to bet girl fights, and everything else is out of whack.
Wacky, right? All right, let's do it.
Way out of whack.
Carlson Harris, bet online plus 109. Themba is minus 145. And where is he?
Sorry, I got to log in and figure this out. There we go.
There he is. Plus 130. All right, so those three together plus 712. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I'm at plus 663 on bet 365. I like it. That's the best odds you're going to get on a 3-leg parlay.
I do want to say just one last thing is for the Ramiz, I looked and I saw that he has no knockouts, so he's not going to knock out Themba, but he has 10 subs. I think that's all his victories. I think, unless one of them was a decision. So he's and then Themba's been caught. So I just want to say if you want to hedge, if you want to do some kind of hedge, you can just hedge it by putting something just on Ramiz and parlaying him up with just I don't know Ramiz by sub.
Please don't. Ramiz hasn't fought in 2 years. Temba, the only thing Temba's been training for the last 6 months is going to be ground game. That's his weakness. Please do not bet on Ramiz. Temba is a lock for this one. Do not listen to this fucking
little insurance.
Drunken fucking idiot.
You know, State Farmers Insurance hedge of the week. Allstate. I'm gonna see what that is. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna look. Curious now.
Who was we want picks? Who was Freckled Salamander's lock of the week this week?
I don't know. First week I didn't look.
Really?
In a long time. Yeah, because it was just like this card's weird. You know what I mean? Like who gives a fuck? I'm gonna say he should have picked Alahang Haley or he picked Harris. He picked one of those two. Guaranteed.
You know what? It was probably girl. There's a lot of girl fights.
I'm gonna look after this though. Guaranteed it was Harris or Haley.
It's an ugly card. Pick and choose your battles, kids. It's an ugly card.
It's yucky.
There's a few places that you can make some serious cash, but if not, stay away from the huge numbers. Good, ugly.
I just don't like there's 4 female fights on this card.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they can go either way, all of them.
Coin flips.
But I got
Ramiz by sub is plus 225.
I do have a Carnelosi. She's underdog. Aside from that, they're all favorites. I told you Carnelosi only because of her triceps, biceps.
You know who's the minus 375? Was it? I would put $37 to win 10 on Dakota just to put a for sure $10 bill in my pocket. Didn't have to risk too much. Maybe even try to get 15.
Sure. Vanessa Demopoulos wins a lot of robbery decisions. She's straight up lost. Who's the karate hottie? Michelle Watterson. Didn't you fight her? That was a robbery. She won. Or Jinyu Fry. Was it Jinyu Fry, I think?
Yeah,
Jinyu
there
Fry.
it is.
She fought Jinyu Fry, lost that, but some reason the judges gave it to her.
Did that Usyk fight happen with Tyson Fury already?
I saw Tyson Fury wouldn't even look him in the eye in the face-off. Did you see that?
No. Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow then.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
but they
it's
had
probably
like a media day face-off, and
yeah,
it was on like my news feed. And
Tyson's huge, right? He should win from being a giant. He's like so much bigger, right?
Fury's not losing this fight, guys. There's no way Tyson Fury is losing this fight.
I don't know, that Russian dude, he's undefeated.
Did you see Tyson Fury's dad like headbutt that guy, that actual fighter? For real headbutt, and it started bleeding. The old man. It was awful, dude. That shit's crazy. I can't believe they didn't like. I don't know. They'd probably find his ass.
No, it's on tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
Isn't like a PFL on like right now or something?
Hang on. Let me see when's the Tyson Fury fight tomorrow.
Hey, good luck, Gerald. You're the man, bro. I appreciate you coming every week and
out of the Philippines.
Appreciate you, Joe.
I appreciate everybody. I don't show it a lot. I'm horrible as a host, YouTuber.
That's not true, Ranj. That's the beer talking already.
It's been talking all night. The beer and some.
Nice.
So Tyson Fury's on tomorrow at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yes.
What's up, baby? What you gotta say?
She wants your attention. I was wondering what that was.
That was the fucking monster, the 110-pound fucking monster that I have.
Glenn Robb, nobody's taking Vanessa the stripper Demopoulos. We're all taking Ducote. The other thing is Vanessa Demopoulos, she does get a lot of robbery victories. And I think it has something to do with her stripping, for real. Her mom was a stripper. Her dad was the DJ at the strip club.
They're smart. They're smart people.
That Jinyu Frey, total robbery. There's another one too. I didn't check her. Let's look at her Instagram. Dave, can you look at Vanessa Demopoulos' Instagram?
Jesus. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to take a moment.
I could use a boner right now. Let's do it.
Likewise. My circulation feels good. Let's go.
Vanessa. The fucking dog is...
Cialis. RFP to take Cialis tonight.
My Cialis just kicked in. No, but honestly, that fight that made me pick... almost gone. The weed's kicking in.
You know, 6 months ago, Vanessa Demopoulos had a fight, and she has a pole in her apartment, like a stripper pole in the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
You know who came over and did a little pole training was Lupe Godinez, and I was like, oh.
Was it nice?
I like Lupe Godinez. She looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine from like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. How could I forget that? Let me see. I like that. What's her name lost the decision and wasn't controlled that much by Lupe Godinez. That's what made me change my.
Who's that right there? With Demopoulos? Who's that training with her?
All she does is wrestling.
Jacqueline Calavanti.
Who's that?
Nobody special.
Oh, St. Trunk's got Vanessa.
Huge.
Dave, Emily Ducote, Instagram.
Holy fuck, you guys are demanding.
We've already done the show. This is just me finishing my beer. Is that all right, Dave?
I'm getting there.
Now it's just like bullshit talking.
All right,
Yep.
here we go. Lesbian lovers.
Is that Angela Hill?
Yeah. She's been training
Ooh.
with her.
I'm parlaying both them right now. I do have them both picked too.
Yep.
Dakota.
I mean, if
So-
you're gonna go for looks, easy. But if you're gonna go
Let's
for
do an all-girl parlay. Let's do
she
it.
needs to win.
Carnelosi,
With those looks, she needs to win.
Ducati, Gatto. Oh, they're so chalky though. Jesus. Angela Hill.
So Glenn Robb, if you're still here, we picked Dakota because she held her own against Lupe Godinez, and Vanessa Demopoulos only can win if she takes her down. And I don't think that's going to happen. We do not think that's going to happen. She got good striking. She did good against Jessica Penne too.
Fuck,
And I had Jessica Penne.
fucking
that fight.
tagging Ashley Yoder up, which I mean that doesn't mean much, but like fucking seriously dialing her up.
She might knock out Vanessa Demopoulos because Vanessa Demopoulos, she's the little monster, but she might get knocked out.
No. Ducat's gonna win this. Oh, big time. I love watching this fucking highlight right now with just piecing her up.
All our girl picks, four of them together, plus 678.
Plus
That's
678.
Carnelosi.
Oh, Carnelosi.
Ducati's minus 400. That's super chalky. Melissa Gatto and Angela Hill all together, plus 678. I'm doing it. Place bet.
So you got Ducati,
Dude.
who else?
Angela Hill, Ariana Biceps Carnelosi, and Melissa Gatto. Carnelosi's a nice underdog. Gatto and what's her name are chalky favorites.
Plus 692.
There you go. LFA's on right now.
I kind of like that 3 out of 4 parlay on that one. I would go 3 out of 4 on those.
There you go, Crystal. I'm seeing the light.
Jesus.
Emily would get the stoppage.
Hey, I'm telling
I
you,
hope so.
she could. I'm gonna pick her up. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna pick her up in a DraftKings lineup to get a knockout.
I made more than usual DraftKings lineup this week.
You have to. It's like this wonky card. There's no way you'll compete unless you do.
And some of these real low underdogs are going to come out.
For sure. Victor Martinez, I wouldn't be surprised. Carnelosi, I wouldn't be surprised.
What happened Vitor
Even
Petrino?
Tuco.
Still. And who else did everyone? Oh, Matus Rebecki.
Yes. Ferreira. Looking
I
great.
I didn't know anybody picking Ferreira.
Okay,
Nope.
look, when we look at the Tapology and he had a round 3 knockout against Michael Johnson, people talk so much mess on Michael Johnson. Come on, dude, it's Michael Johnson. Mike Johnson's he's low-key a legend. And he got knocked out. And nobody wanted to give that win. I was like, damn, he took that power into the 3rd round. And Michael Johnson has good boxing. Michael Johnson almost knocked out Khabib. Not that Khabib's much on the feet, but but I had Ferreira. I thought I had the DraftKings line all in the bag. What messed me up was it Anthony
Dave,
Smith?
who won Tapology last week?
Not me.
How did Crystal do? If Crystal picked Ferreira and Smith, he should be up there because nobody else picked them. You know what I mean?
I had Ferreira in like 6 lineups, and I had Chase Hooper with Ferreira in 1 lineup, and I got somebody screwed me big time.
I had
it was Despain.
Ooh, VCR repairman.
It was Despain. That messed me up. I don't think Anthony Smith wasn't he the 2 weeks prior or a week before. That's this one.
I don't know. Shout out to Johnny K. Picks, who came in top 10. Always a legend. Fucking look at this guy. Don't worry. Who is this guy? Is he in the chat? Maybe? Chat? No?
Isn't it Gerald?
Yes, it is.
That's Gerald Lynch, right?
Yeah. Damn it. Dev came in pretty good. Broke Bets came in pretty good. Real News came in pretty good.
No, I'm player for life right there, but I'm gonna change it so that way I'm changing. I'll let you know when I submit my new name. I'm gonna delete player for life or not use them. I'm gonna go real fight picks. I'm gonna have a new white belt and everything. It's my fresh start.
Ranj did pretty good. I had my worst week in fucking ever. Where the hell am I?
No, I did not do good. If I'm not top 10, it's not good.
I did not do good last week, but I'm bouncing back this week, kids. Yeah, and congrats to VCR Repairman, man. 10 out of 12 picks, fucking
Damn,
right.
That's his second time, and like
You can't.
I've seen him.
600
I've seen him win before.
Let me see what the. Oh yeah, okay, all right. I won't fucking trash that shit. But yeah, 670 points, nothing to lose about. This week we've got holy shit, we've got a bunch of people in there.
I know I lost money last week. I know that.
Put your picks in, guys, this week for the Tapology Group 926. If not,
well, I did make some 5-fight combo, 2 5-fight combo parlays round robin for this week's card. My most confident picks. I'll tell you one of them. Abus Magomedov, confident pick. Thembo Garimbo, confident pick.
Yeah.
Then
Lock of the night.
Edson Barboza, not a confident pick, but I think he's going to beat Lerone Murphy. And who else? Dude, I think Tom Nolan's going to lose. I might throw a bet on Victor Martinez for real. Oh, Angela Hill. Women, it's a woman fight, but I like her. I think she's going to win. And Melissa Gatto, confident pick. Tamaris Vidal is not UFC material. She should go to what's the one? All
Invicta.
girls. What is it?
Invicta.
Yes, Invicta.
Don't forget, though, I mean, she's still going against a short notice opponent who's going up a weight class. Careful.
You know that movie, The Valley Fights with Holly Holm and all them?
Oh my God.
One of the best movies I've seen.
Wasn't it like a Invicta like pimp, right?
I have to bust out my my Blu-ray disc that I have and watch it again. Because that must have been a small role.
No, there was he was like an agent that like all the girls were fighting for him. He was like kind of like a bad guy.
I don't know. I have to put my PS5 together and get on my Blu-ray disc there. And
dude, you can stream it. Stream Valley Fights or Fight in the Valley. What was it called? Fight in the Valley?
Fight Valley.
The best part, Caitlin Chukagian parking lot fight. Awesome cameo appearance.
Far by Beta.
Dude, I don't know why Misha Tate didn't win an Oscar.
Oh, Cyborg's the worst actress ever. Cyborg, worst actress ever.
She said her line like she was reading it.
Holly Holm was all right in it. Caitlin Chukagian, best. She should have got a Golden Globe, something. You should have got an award for that. She was like this parking lot street fighter. Awesome.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch that. You know what's fucking funny, Ranj, is in a couple months, a year's coming up. Because I remember I took the week off. I went on vacation. That same vacation's coming up. And and I'm gonna rewatch that over there on my vacation. That's when I do stupid
Did
shit.
you ever see the movie Warrior with Tom Hardy, Nick Nolte?
No,
It's a UFC movie.
no.
Dude, I watched that. I was alone in my house. I stood up and applauded by myself. That's how good that movie. I'm
I'm
not
writing
kidding
it
you.
down. That's the new one. That's this year's
Warrior.
movie. My whole family came
It's
out
about like
and
two
watched.
brothers that go through this this tournament where there's like dude, like 9 straight fights or some shit. And Kurt Angle was the Russian bad guy. Like he was like the
I could see that. That's scary.
dude. The movie's so awesome, so sick. It's great. I don't
I'm
think
gonna
there's
watch
any
it.
like real fighters in there that I remember, but I stood up and applauded all by myself in my house. My dog was looking at me and like,
Hey, did you ever watch a movie where Edson Barbosa was the killer in the movie? He was a fighter who would whoop everybody's ass, and the other guy, the main character, was a jujitsu guy. And I have to send that one to you. You never seen it?
Never. Sounds
That movie's
awesome.
badass, dude. That movie
Edson
was badass.
Barbosa?
Edson Barbosa was in it. He was one of the main. He was the fighter that nobody could beat.
Who's in the main event?
It's an amazing storyline. It was like he was an underground king. Edson Barbosa was an underground king. That was a good movie.
You know Bolo Young, who that is? The bad guy from Bloodsport?
Yeah.
He was in a movie like that where he was going around.
Mongolian. Oh no, not that one. I was thinking of the kickboxer one. Tong, whatever.
Tong Po?
Yeah, not him.
No, the original
yeah.
Like Frank Dukes, Chung Lee. He's
got a big old chest. He's got a big old chest.
Yeah, huge guy. He was in movies with Bruce Lee and stuff. He's old now. Bolo Young. Anyway, he was in a movie called Tiger Claw where he went to every training facility in China or Chinatown or something and was killing the coaches.
Yeah.
Awesome movie. Bolo Young, awesome actor. Bolo Young.
He's good.
We got like 10 minutes before I finish this beer.
10 minutes? Dave, that's the longest beer ever.
Dave, what's up with the mud run? You gonna do it or what?
Oh, dude, I gotta spend $1,000 on plane tickets. Give me a second here. I got a fucking budget for this shit. I can take time off.
You gotta see your parents. They're old.
Well, they're coming over. Okay. Hey, happy dad, sad dad. Happy dad, kid got accepted into university. Sad dad, dad's got to pay for kids' university. So happy dad, super happy dad, like 100% happy dad. Kids going to university next year. Sad dad.
You should work some extra hours at that place that you used
to. Dude, don't even fucking start with me. Please donate to.
No, I'm saying get a second job where you used to bounce.
Yeah. Please donate. Please donate to Dave's kids' education fund.
You do GoFundMe.
Pay for university next year and residence and books and
Where's he going?
He'll be going to either. He's got 2 choices. We'll see. We'll see what happens. He's into one.
Yes, Glenn Robb. Dude, that movie, I haven't seen it in like a couple years. That movie, Brian Callen is the commentator. Awesome. The one brother is like a jiu-jitsu nerd type fighter. And Tom Hardy, he's like the in-your-face action strikes fighter. Dude, that movie's top 5 of my personal movies. Warrior. It's like
it's called
Warrior.
This movie that I'm talking about, Edson Barbosa, is called Born a Champion, and it's actually got it came out in 2021.
Did you see the new Roadhouse with Connor?
Not yet. Stupid. I don't know why. That's one I'm just letting hang out for a rainy day.
It's all right.
Guarantee this movie
shows his bare butt a couple times.
Oh man, I'm watching it tonight. I gotta
Just
go to the
for
store and
that.
get some beer first.
I don't think I could ever be a Brian Callen fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was in Hangover, right? I thought he was in
Yes.
He was the wedding.
Not a great actor, and so many better stand-up comics guys out there. Brian, love you dearly, but man, hang it up. You're old. You're older than I am. Jesus Christ.
Bolo Young's he's been the bad guy in so many awesome movies because he's huge, and he's like I think he's Chinese. He's not even Korean, but
Isn't he in jail?
who? Bolo Young.
I think he's in jail.
No, you're thinking of Joe San, the dude from UFC.
No, I think Bolo Young is in jail. Somebody chat. Okay, hang on a second. Jesus.
No, he's not. He's like 70 now. He was in movies with Bruce Lee.
I'm gonna send this to you guys.
Real. He was Chung Lee from what's Bloodsport.
Yeah, I get it. I think he was fucking. He's 77 years old. Holy shit. Never mind.
Yeah, see? Surprised he's still alive. But he was, Asian people are stereotypically smaller frame and everything. Bolo Young was like bodybuilder, huge.
He was in the Bruce Lee movie, right?
He was the one, with the where he's on the island.
He was in Enter the Dragon.
Yes.
There you go. That was a good one. That was super good.
But he was in he was in Double Impact, Bloodsport, Fearless Tiger, Tiger Claws.
Tiger Claws, that's the one I was talking about where he was going around killing all the martial arts instructors throughout Chinatown and all that crap.
TC 2000. Been in a bunch of shitty fucking movies. I love it. Love it.
Good for him.
Mickey Gall has a movie.
Oh, was he? Well, I just sent the link to you, Ranj.
Isn't Mickey Gall the one that got rid of CM Punk out of the CM Punk tried to MMA fight? Wasn't that again? And it was Mickey Gall.
He retired his ass.
Yeah, he didn't know what he's getting into.
Mickey Gall is cool. I like his personality. He just didn't have the striking.
We're going outside.
He was pretty tough, though.
Born a Champion.
That's a great movie.
Did you guys see the Netflix Conor McGregor? I didn't see it yet, but there's a Conor McGregor story on Netflix or some shit.
It's called Notorious. I haven't seen that yet either.
You know what? I guess Angelo from We Want Picks is in the beginning or something. I haven't seen it either. Whatever. I'm not a Conor McGregor fan anyway. I'm a Nate Diaz fan.
Hells yeah, motherfucker. Connor's
you don't gotta butter me up.
Are we?
I did watch Roadhouse though, and it was decent. But it was decent because Jake Gyllenhaal made it decent. Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah, it was good.
He's a good actor.
He is.
I need to hear opinions on Tyson versus Paul, please.
Oh
Tyson,
God,
definitely Tyson. Don't matter was he 60 or something?
All right.
Think about this though. Think about being a 27-year-old kid. Would you ever be intimidated by any
real fight?
58-year-old?
Tyson's gonna knock him out. If it's a real fight, Tyson's gonna knock him out. If it's like a novelty fake fight,
it's a novelty,
like Ben Askren and all that.
It's crap. A novelty fake fight.
It's almost like losing to a girl though.
They're not wearing headgear, though, are they?
No, they're not wearing headgear. Doesn't matter. It's still a novelty fake fight.
Hey, do you think it's almost the same kind of chances as Dave versus Juliana Pena?
I think
I would pick Dave still, and Jake Paul is Dave.
Dude, I got weights. I outweigh her, and Jake Paul's fat in this one. I mean, Mike Tyson's in shape. Jake Paul's fat. I don't know.
And Juliana Pena would be Tyson because he's the real. He's
Dude,
the real fighter.
I could take Pena.
I believe
100%
in you.
I could take Pena. I might
That's
not have
kinda
the
why
cardio. The cardio might be an issue.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's my worst thing too. Cardio. 1 round, and I'm open mouth breathing heavy.
rear naked choke you.
Dude, half a round.
I'll put on the stool.
Yeah, no.
He'll turtle up.
Yeah, let's talk about cardio right now. Yeah, we're all about cardio. Cardio is my jam.
Do you know back in 2006, I had a jiu-jitsu match against Brandon Vera.
No way.
He beat me by points. Swear to
Bro,
God.
I thought you just did wrestling. You didn't do. I didn't know you did jujitsu.
I did jiu-jitsu for like 4 years in Philadelphia. Balance Studios. That's the Miglerese brothers. It's a Gracie gym.
That's what's crazy is like, there's Gracie gyms here because of like Nick Diaz. I consider that a Gracie gym, So that's
There used to be a jiu-jitsu scene. It was called Grappler's Quest, and they had like events in a lot of events in New Jersey, and I went to like 3 of those. But it's in like age and weight class. I was in the Masters because I was over 30. It was like 30 or 40 was called the Masters, I think. And Masters blue belt. I got 3rd place in that. Yeah, I was in it for a little bit. Like 5 years. 2004
You're like one of those guys.
2009.
I'm surprised you didn't say it. All the times I've watched the show, you're like a little onion. You pull back another layer, you learn something. You're like one of those guys you're like me.
You know who was affiliated with that gym? Like that came to that gym. I met them on like a weekend. When UFC fighters, popular ones, come, it's like a deal. You go there and you do training and shit. It was like Wilson Hayes. Do you guys know him? Wilson. It's spelled with his last name is spelled with R. That dude, he was in the UFC for a hot minute. And what's the dude? He was from
it's almost like a seminar, right?
Frankie Egger. He came there before. What's the other?
That was the gym you trained at?
Yeah, Balance Studios, Miglerese brothers, like Phil and Rick Miglerese. Phil got his black belt from the old Gracie dude, like Hoyce's dad. What's his name? But we represented. We had like a Hickson, or not Hickson.
Hickson Gracie.
He went to Brazil. This dude Phil, and got his black belt straight from Hoyce's dad. I think it starts with an A or something. I forget. But our gym was like represented by either Hickson or Henzo. One, I don't know. It's a long time ago, man. It's 2004 to 2009.
Interesting.
Philadelphia.
That's cool. So you stopped at blue belt then?
They, you know who used to go there? Brian Westbrook from the Philadelphia Eagles used to go there.
Running back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Brian was he running? Yeah. Brian Westbrook. There was like 3 Philadelphia Eagles guys that went there. Philadelphia Phillies dude. But it was straight jiu-jitsu. It wasn't like kickboxing, MMA, just jiu-jitsu.
No, he's not. He's he's a running back for 9 seasons. Brian Collins Westbrook. That's crazy, Ranj.
Dave
Then
just
they have the skills. Dave just he was. I thought he was gonna say something. Good night, Dave.
What time is it on the West Coast over there?
It is 9:14. I'm like, see, I still got time to get a snack in. I'm gonna eat.
It's 12:14. I'm almost. As soon as I'm done with the beer, we can.
Oh
We're
yeah.
just bullshitting. We're just talking shit.
Yeah, no, it's totally cool.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's been
I'll tell you my story about the jiu-jitsu place, Balance Studios. In 2004, I got a call from my mother. She lived in Philadelphia. I lived upstate, central New York, whatever. She's like, I was diagnosed with cancer. I'd like you to be closer to me. So I'm like, yeah, you got it. So I moved down to Philadelphia. And during the day, I went to like a medical assisting school, which was like weird, like 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. At night, I would be a bouncer at my mother's brothel that she owned. She owned a brothel, had like 6 girls. 4 of them were like on a circuit, all Koreans, except for the one townie girl. She was Thai. But the girls on a circuit would go from New York City, spend a week in Philadelphia, then Baltimore, Washington, Atlantic City, like a circuit. And like the girls would like it'd be a traveling. The 4 girls would leave, we get 4 new girls. But we had like the 2 townies too that lived in Philadelphia. They were townies. So when I was there, I was the girls like a protection, kind of like a brothel bouncer, somewhat. So the girls, not my mother.
You sound like you're underpaid, but go ahead.
No, the girls would pay me. My mother wouldn't. The girls would pay me for their protection. So that's when I decided I better start. I got to take some. I went to Daddy's Kickboxing, Brad Daddy's, and I did kickboxing there. But I was like, holy, this shit is draining me. I was exhausted every night.
You couldn't stay up for work.
I wrestled in college, so I have like a grappling background. I wrestled in like a college. So then I found, oh, there's like a jiu-jitsu place a couple blocks away from where I live. That was Balance Studios. That was the Miglerese brothers. Rick Miglerese was a bouncer in like South City in Philadelphia. I think it's called like South City or something. It was a section where all the bars were. He was a bouncer there. Phil was his older brother, and this was the dude that
went to train under Royce's dad.
Yeah. What's Royce's dad's name? It's like,
I'm gonna look it up later. It's all good. I can remember who you're talking about.
But he was the one that like pretty much he was like, if you can he goes,
Phil was good then though, right? He was super good. Phil was good.
Oh, absolutely. You know they have a tournament called the Copa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, doing my research, I've seen it. I heard of it. Yeah.
It's in South America. Yeah, he won that a couple times. He beat he beat an MMA guy in grappling. Dude had long hair. Oh man, what was this fucking name? This is from like WEC days. This is a long time ago, you know what I mean? But there was this, we had like a team balance.
You can say Jason Knight, not Jason Knight, right? No, because he does jiu-jitsu. I think he does grappling tournaments too, and I'm thinking like that era, but it doesn't really matter. But he competed and he won.
Like his name's right. I can picture him. He looks kind of like the caveman dude. You know the
Clay Guida.
He looks like Clay Guida, but it's not Clay Guida. But that's what he looks like. He's got long hair like that and shit.
Yeah. Was he the one that?
This was way back. WEC Sakuraba days. WEC was like.
Yeah. Now I remember that WEC. I was the Uriah Faber's fucking organization. He was the popular one, California kid.
But like I said, Frankie Edgar, he was like, Frankie Edgar was he was in like a sister gym, Balance Studios sister gym shit. Frankie Edgar, that's how long ago this was. Anyway, Team Balance would go to these Grappler Quest tournaments all through like South Jersey, Camden, and then North Jersey too, like Orange, New Jersey and shit. But they're all just straight up jiu-jitsu. And I went to like 3 of them. the best I ever did was third place though. They're awesome though. I loved it. Loved it. Big chapter in my life.
Hell yeah, yeah. It is amazing. Like this kid I grew up playing baseball with, he's like, I've heard of it too. Whatever he's doing, it's like ADCC or something, and nicest kid too. You never would have guessed that he practiced. I would have never guessed. But you know what, Eddie Bravo, for the longest time, I never knew he did jujitsu. I just thought he was a character on fucking Joe Rogan's show. I thought he was like just his friend because he seemed like an idiot, and then you seen him how badass he is at jujitsu. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You should get back into it.
You know, did you ever hear the Tata? Tata has a facility in Brazil. He was like close friends with Miglerese brothers. He would come a lot. There's MMA fighters that train out of the Tata gym in Brazil.
Hey, you want to end the show? Because I was just I'm holding back from like a question.
Go ahead, ask me.
Yeah. With the new change in your life, do you have like some time to get into it?
Jiu-jitsu?
Now? Yeah, since you have the new change, that happened for you.
Thing is, my new job, the best jiu-jitsu place is probably, it's kind of like out of the way, man. It's tough.
I see. And you only go to like, it sounds like you took it serious and you went to good gyms, reputable gyms.
Dude, it was like $3,000 for what was it?
A month? There's no way. No. A year.
It was like like 6 months or something. It was super expensive when I was doing it. Super expensive.
It makes sense though. They want people who are the most serious, and then maybe if you're like in the organization, like they'll work something out with you or something like that. If you're in a fight, like a fighting organization, even regional, maybe they work something out with you. But that makes sense. Because I've always wanted to go. I'm in right here, and I've always wanted to go to the Nick Diaz Academy. And
how far is that from your house?
It's probably the same as what you're probably talking about. It's, I want to say 40 minutes, 40.
See, when I was in Philadelphia, I rode my bike a lot because it was either that or public transportation, because my car, you had to rent parking. That's like $150 a month for a parking spot in Philly where I lived. I lived in like Penn University area, all the Ivy League college kids and shit. Yeah, so I did a lot of bicycle and bus and subway. But Balance Studios was a 20-minute bike ride. And I made myself go because of my job being a bouncer at the brothel.
That's amazing. I love that shit.
We had 1412 Ludlow Street. It's still open. My mom sold it, but it's still open.
I don't know if I ever make it out to Philly. I've been to a lot of places, Ranj. My first time, I used to love the Olympics. I went to when I was 17. I went to Sydney to go watch the Olympics, just to travel. That was my fucking first time traveling anywhere in a plane. I decided to go to Australia in a 15-hour flight, and I've been to New York, Hancock, New Jersey, random places.
Why'd you go to New Jersey?
It was like this. We were going to New York, and it was like on the way, and we spent the night there. I didn't really like see the town or nothing like that, but I remember places where I went. And but we're going to New York to go see the, what do you call it? Ground Zero, where the Twin Towers went down, and went the next year to go see it. And on the way, we stopped in New Jersey, probably more places, passed through Atlantic City. I remember that. I've been to like Seattle. I've been to Canada, went snowboarding over there. We're somewhere by Dave. And, but yeah, maybe Philadelphia. I'll have to go and check it out and say that I know important people.
See the comment? Listen, right? I do those mud obstacle course runs.
Yeah.
There's one. Dave's parents live in Ottawa, which is a 4.5 hour drive from me. Dave lives in British Columbia, other side of Canada, West Coast, your time zone.
Yeah, closer. Me and Dave are closer than
Yeah,
you and Dave.
for sure. June 4th or 14th or 15th, whatever Saturday, there's a mud run in Ottawa, 15th, June 15th. I was like, dude, let's do it. But he
How
says
far is that from you, Ranch? Ottawa.
4.5 hour drive.
Mm,
I'm in New York. Ottawa's just north,
you should fucking fly.
but Dave, he's the one that it's going to be expensive because he has to fly because he lives in British Columbia, Vancouver, whatever,
He's basically going across the world.
across
Basically.
the North America anyway.
From one end to the other. Well, man, that should be fucking fun. You guys should, does that fall on a Saturday?
And his parents live in Ottawa, so he wouldn't have to pay for a hotel. That's the thing.
Well, you should sleep in his bunk bed. He probably has his parents probably still have his
That
bunk
was the
bed.
plan, but we'll see if he can go.
He sounds like it right here. Is this the beer talking?
Might be
Shit.
the Bunny Pilsner.
That's what's up. Well, I think I'm gonna excuse myself. I have the munchies. I've been enjoying myself, you could say, this whole time, and it's still kind of early, so I want to get some eating in before I go to sleep. Hell yeah, I enjoyed Australia. It was like a clean San
You went to
Francisco.
Australia?
I went to Sydney for 2 weeks.
I heard they have a spider season there where everything gets covered with webs. Nick Alexander, is that true?
All the people are skinny, like all the girls are skinny, like everybody's a choice for taking home, going home with somebody that day. Amazing place.
When did you go there?
I was 17. I went to go because I love the Olympics. And if I would have known, I'm stupid, right? Because I didn't check that they came to Utah the next year. I would have just waited. I raised all kinds of money because I don't have the money. So I wrote all my family, my distant relatives, support this trip. I'm a teenager, I want to see the world. I got my fucking passport. Made it happen and went to watch the Olympics. I went to watch gymnastics is the one I got tickets for because I got them from a scalper. But beautiful, clean San Francisco. It's like San Francisco.
I've been to San Diego. Never
It's like Seattle. Never. San Francisco is gross now. It used to be a lot nicer.
I heard the crime
it's
there.
Fucking awful now, dude. I mean, 10 years ago it was a different world. It's just a totally different world now. I don't even want to go there. It's like in my mind, I think it's the same place 10 years ago, and I'm tricking myself. It's a lot different.
San Diego was nice when I went there.
Oh, I heard. I've never fucking been there.
Really?
I live in California. Yeah, I've been to LA, and all kinds of
San
cities.
Diego? It's got to be a couple hours.
I've been to Costa Mesa. I've been like around there, but never San Diego. My friend goes there. My boss, he goes there a lot. He loves it. He says his dream is to move there.
You have a boss? I thought you were like a realtor.
Yeah, no, I'm not a broker. He's the broker, but he's been my friend since I was 8. Since I was 8 years old, he's like my best friend. I drive him around right now. I'm his like a chauffeur, and he this Yeti, this is his, and he gave it to me, and he's cool. He hooks me up. We have I have a nice, secure work situation. Unless he dies, then I'm fucked.
That's good. Did you close any deals lately?
Lately, no, but the last 2 were enough to pretty good right now. Life's not bad. I keep myself really busy. I started selling stuff on eBay and on Amazon, and I just sold my I didn't want to say because it makes it seem like I'm desperate, but I used to do it for fun, and I was really good at it, and I just stopped doing it, and I make decent money. Like back in the day, I'm not talking about, it's not a living, it's a hobby, but I make like $1,500 a month when I'm like really going for it. and it's like I'm obsessed with it. Like just like UFC, it's just this other hobby that I do that brings money in. And so I've been doing that, and actually I had a good week with that, and yeah, I'm still living off of a couple of deals that I closed, but I'm very motivated. Like I feel like that's pretty good. You know, I started full time in January. I already closed 2 deals, so
That's great, man. That's great.
yeah, still going with it, like 100%. I There's no going back, especially because of what we talked about with my friend. It's a nice situation, you know. It's a nice situation.
I started a new job on Monday.
Yes, is that going well?
You know, remember, I don't know if you followed me like 2 years ago or 3 years back in like COVID time, like what was that, 2020, 2021, around there.
Yeah, you popped in my algorithm around that time, but I think I would like.
And I was doing daily videos, Capra comparison
Yes.
picks. I worked there then. I left there, got the job at $1 billion company, and I just quit that company. Wednesday was my last day. Monday, I go back to the job when I was doing videos daily. It's just so much less stress. They're going to pay me more money. It's 20 minutes from my house, just so much better.
Yeah, no, that's sometimes what it takes, and
Maybe I'll start
that's why.
making more content again. But you know what? I was looking at the old videos. The content was good, but the whole whiteboard shit, I got to do
Dude,
something.
your concept was so fucking smart, dude. And like I really like appreciated it. And just the little touches, like you playing certain music. I remember you I remember Nora had
Japanese.
something Nora had something of her own music on, and it was hella weird. I remember that. And you're like, you had to go and like switch it. But just that's a nice touch. And just keep doing whatever like comes to your mind.
Thing was, I was doing like, the Capra comparison picks. I had to
Yes.
watch so much like YouTube. Like I had to watch.
Well,
We
the
had
Allen boys are done. The Allen boys are done. They would take up a lot of my time.
I had to. Well, I placed them with like Johnny K picks and Cody from Blood Money. We want picks. There was a bunch of them. It was so much work though, man. So much work watching all that their picks. You know what I mean?
Dude, at this point, as a fan, like if you just came out with one just for the fuck of it and you didn't come out with another one, just don't give it up completely. Come out with one every long once in a while. Cause like I would watch it. Like, you know what I mean? I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the content. You became my favorite, dude.
But it became like a second job that I wasn't getting paid for. You know what I mean?
True.
That's what ended up happening. This is just fun. Like Friday night live stream. This is not, this is just, I just do this for our, fun. But all right, man, I'll let you go get your snack on or whatever you gotta do.
Sure.
I gotta go to a pig roast tomorrow. I'm pretty intoxicated now, definitely.
you always manage, and you you handle it good. Yeah. Well, thanks, Ranj.
I get chemical assistance, FYI.
Yeah,
that's why I had to keep removing myself from the screen. Anyway.
Yeah, no worries.
Whatever. No worries. The new job doesn't drug test, so perfect. All right, buddy. Good luck tomorrow. What time are these on? Probably
1
6
p.m. I think. Well, that'd be 4 p.m. Your time, I believe. I think so. Let's see here. I always go to DraftKings, the actual lineup shit to look. Yeah. So your time is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. 4 p.m. So for me, that's 1. For Dave, that's 1. I fucking love. That's my favorite time. I don't know how you like it, but this is ideal. That way I'm not up all night.
All right, I'm gonna change my pick. I gotta change my pick. I think Tom Nolan's gonna lose. That's the apple pie share of the night. Tom Nolan, unproven.
Hey, what's his name? He's a good boxer. That Martinez is. I don't know what happened with I closed my car door with my hips. Jordan Levitt fight. but I don't know what happened there. But I'm gonna give him a pass, and I'm still gonna keep Nolan in my Tapology, but I'm gonna put him in some DraftKings lineups. That Victor Martinez. Yep. Good luck with that one. But I'll see you in a couple weeks. Next week's no fights. So I'm gonna enjoy that
Oh,
week.
really? Is it
I
break?
hope you enjoy it. Yeah, we have a little break. So I don't know if you do the swap your contender thing or if you take it off, but if you do the swap your contender thing, I'm down. If not, good night, Dave.
Oh, the contest thing?
Yeah, if you do that, I'll
Yeah,
join.
maybe.
But
We'll
if
see.
not, yeah, I don't. It is what it is.
When
A
is
week off would be
UFC
kind of nice.
302? When is that?
Probably the following week, the 30, June 1st, right? Probably June 1st.
Is it? Yeah. All right, Real Fight Picks. You have a good night.
We'll chat. I'll see you in the DMs.
Yeah. Instagram. We got that chat. Get more active in
Yeah.
it. You're
Yeah,
the
we will.
most active out of all three of us anyway, whatever. All right.
I'm gonna
The
keep it that
4
way.
people left in the chat, thanks for sticking around, hear me
Thank
talk
you,
about
guys.
old brothel
Some
stories
personal
and Balance Studios, the Miglioris brothers, all that good stuff. But yeah, I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks, maybe.
That sounds
But
good too.
for your Real Fight Picks, stay active in the Instagram chat. We should invite Crystal to that chat. Crystal Octahedron.
I'm not opposed to it.
It's like part of this show now.
You kind of got to reach out and make new friends. He's a good candidate.
How old do you think he is?
Crystal, I think he said something like he's
40-something, right?
No, didn't he say he was in his 20s or something?
No, I think he said 40s. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to end this stream. Thanks for sticking around. My beer is empty. I'm about to do the same, get munchies and go to bed. Just keep that fat right on me.
Mm-hmm. See you soon, Ranch.
All right. Later.
Good night. Good night, bud.